And we are live. Sunday Night with Those Guys. And Sunday Night with Those Guys is sponsored by
Those guys.
Guys.
What's up, everyone? How's everyone doing? How are you, Herman? How are you, Paul?
I'm hanging in there. I can't complain.
Herman can't complain, and I can't complain either because it doesn't do any good, right, Herman?
You know what?
Well, I mean, they say people don't listen, they hear you, but
Hold on, Justin's
Really
coming in too. What's up, Justin? How are you, sir?
what's up, Justin?
Hey, Justin's here.
What's up? Justin's here for the Vegemite challenge too, Paul.
Did you get him a couple of packets?
Yes, I did. We flew earlier today.
All
Got
right.
a little yellow packet near you, Justin.
Yeah.
Who's making your toast later?
Oh yeah, I'll probably make it myself.
I can't hear you. You're low.
I said I'll make it myself.
Okay, well, at 5:30, my wife is going to make some toast, a slice of toast for me because I'm not eating more than a slice of it. I'm not going to try a slice of it. But actually, Sunday Nights with Those Guys, episode number 77. And this one is titled Drones for Hire and the Vegemite Taste Challenge. So at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, New York City time, we will be doing it live. And that's it. I'm not looking forward to it, but I see you got the 7-inch on the wall, the FR7.
Yeah, I have no room on my desk.
Well, my desk, I don't know if you guys knows, but Herman knew. Here used to be a futon. And we threw the futon out, and my daughter got a new bed from IKEA. I curse you, IKEA. Curse you. I curse you. I curse you. 5 hours yesterday putting that damn thing together. Now, when I say 5 hours, we had to put it together in her room because it's so big that had we put it together, we would have never got it into her room because it's basically me and her doing all the tightening and stuff down low where the old man can't get. I told her every screw that she's done, I've made a mental note of it. I said, if it leans to that side, it's because you tighten that screw.
Yep.
You know, but anyway,
You know what I was going to tell you there, Lawrence?
what's that?
YouTube
Did you guys get an alert?
alert for your show.
No alert yet.
Why didn't see? I usually get an alert myself for the live stream. And what? Hey, what's up, Tom? I'm sorry. Let me get you in here too. And the problem is,
Tom, what's up, John Worship?
When I go over and hit the bell, it does show you on mine.
Right, that just came up.
Yep.
the alert.
That just came up. I don't know what's going on.
Well, Tom said he wanted to come in and give the color by color commentary.
The color by color commentary?
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm waiting for him to come in. He'll be in shortly. And Stevie Bronx wanted to come in and hang out too. So I was like, you know what? I don't mind. Plus, if I start yakking, somebody else could cover for me.
That's how I was gonna go down. You're gonna yak it all up.
No,
Like cut.
because before we got on, when you and I were chilling, I had some minced fish. Those of you don't know what minced fish is, it's basically fish sticks. If you've never seen the commercial, it's quite funny. I sent you the invite, Tom, and it's funny because the girl goes, "Have you ever heard anyone catch a minced fish?" or something to that effect.
Oh. Well, you know how that goes. Minced fish. That's when they take all the other slop remnants and just make fish sticks and fish patties and stuff like that. And the more quality of the slop, the higher the level of the fish patty.
It's the same thing. What's up, Drone Worship? We're doing a Vegemite taste challenge tonight at 6 p.m. I don't know if you've ever tasted that stuff, but I was sent some straight from Australia. Okay. And the guy's been asking us to taste it. Now I did cheat. Hey, Big Matt, JSK, a drone. I did cheat and taste some with my finger. Why did I do that? I also smelt it, and now I'm tainted for life
Wow.
because I'm convinced when I do taste it, it either it's going to taste better or it's going to taste worse than the first time I tasted it. But I did not taste it on toast. I just opened up a packet and I tasted it on my finger. I'm like, ooh, okay. Australia should have the highest blood pressure rate in the world there, but we're gonna get through it. Supposedly, this stuff is supposed to be. I already have done a Vegemite challenge, tasty stuff on bread. I don't know, drone worship. Being that I've known you for a few years now, and I know you're not exactly too mentally stable. No disrespect or anything. You're a cool dude, but every now and then you've been known to be wrong.
Yes,
I'm hoping
what's good?
What'd you say? What'd you say, Herman?
Also, JSK, what's good?
AZ drone dude,
Hey,
what's up?
good?
You get what I'm telling you, drone worship. It takes the sub
What?
to enjoy.
What he likes
like
the
this.
Vegemite?
Yeah.
You can send him mine
No, I came all the way to Brooklyn, dude.
to give me too
Yeah,
much.
to give you. I didn't give you too much. You gave me a gift. You said you brought me a gift back from.
That's not even fair exchange, bro. If that's how you looking at it,
What's up, Newfound Drone Productions? But anyway, you guys need to hang out at 6 p.m. our time. Actually, in 54 minutes, we'll be tasting some Vegemite and some stuff like that. Now, I don't know. Hey, Tim Jackson, how are you? Just got
hey,
the notification.
Jackson,
Vegemite, remember, small amount. I know. I was told to use a toothbrush amount. Now, you see this packet here? I only plan on using that bit of it above my finger. That's all. I'm not playing around.
you're
So,
good because I know how to use a toothbrush, and you're only supposed to put like a pea size on your toothbrush.
well, you could help us out with that, Tim. Are we supposed to fill? Now, I was told, and feet on the ground. I'm doing this for him because he sent it to me with a nice care
Is he
package of
here?
sweets and candies and stuff from Australia. And he was telling me that you have to use a toothbrush amount on it and on and spread it across your bread. So
Okay, Stevie.
let's see
Yeah.
where it goes. Oh, wait a minute. Tom's waiting to come in. Okay, I did hear the alert. Matt says, what does anyone think about the Osmo 4? I think it's a gimmick. All they did was create a bracket for your phone that goes onto the back of your phone that's very thin and small with a magnet in it. So now I have the old Osmo, so don't laugh when you see it. But now, instead of having to open these clamps and rebalance your phone and everything, now you take it and you put your phone to it and it opens up, click, 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 and transforms and all of that stuff. But that's neither here.
Okay.
What's up, Tom?
Hello, everyone. How's everybody doing tonight?
How you doing?
What's good, Tom?
Justin, how are you, bro? Haven't seen you in a while.
I'm good. How you doing?
Good, good.
Yeah, we're good. But anyway, NDP. Drone worship, the secret is don't try anything with the word might in it. Well, Tim Jackson, I thought we were good friends and you would have forewarned me before this.
What do you say?
Good.
It's Vegemite night.
I'm looking forward to I'm looking forward to trying it on toast. Drone worship says that it tastes good on bread. So I've been heard. So I've been told. Anyway, I'll have some beer on the side just in case I need to wash it down and stuff like that. But we can get into some drone news.
Good planning.
Tom
Good planning.
promised to give a color by color replay.
Yeah, I'll give the play-by-play on the tasting.
As far as being mentally unstable, I promise you, I'm probably the most stable person you'll ever meet, and it's just very opinionated. No, well, that's understandable. A lot of us are. I'm looking forward to seeing your facial expressions when you try it. Well, you're off
Absolutely.
today, aren't you, Tim
Absolutely.
Jackson?
Well, you know what,
Confirm-
Lawrence? Being is that it is a taste, right? I'm not like some of these other shows where the host on the show sits there and gobbles down the whole thing. I'm going to taste it and I'm going to put it
You're
down.
gonna nibble?
No,
Is
I'm
that
gonna
all
taste-
we're doing tonight? Is
I'm
nibbling?
going to take
No,
a
it's a
decent
taste. I'm
bite
gonna
of it.
taste
I'm
it.
going to take.
I'm gonna put it down.
I'm like Herman. I'm going to take a decent bite of it, see how the body responds. I'm going to have a spat bucket on the side just in
I don't
case.
care how the body responds.
And we're going to go all in.
Justin, what's your tasting strategy? You haven't yet shared that with the audience here.
Small bites.
Small bites, small bites.
Well,
So-
my wife is only going to make me
Chicken
Well,
one
wings.
let's see what
slice of
happens.
toast. We're not getting loaves of bread to do this. They sent me 10 packets. I gave 2 to Herman, 2 to Justin. I opened one and sampled it.
Optimistic.
I opened one and sampled it with my hand, and I've been mentally tainted because I'm
Well,
convinced.
you know,
I'm convinced
give-
too much of this stuff will give you a stroke.
Giving Justin and Herman 2 packets, that's optimistic. They might like it. Is that your take on things here?
I got extra. I got
What-
more.
What his take is
I
that
have
he's
plenty.
hoping that
Comment until it
he's
happens.
hoping that me and Justin can make a pack and a 3/3 disappear into the trash.
I don't know. You know, a
So
quiet
wait a
taste
minute,
has to
Tim
start
Jackson.
Or
someplace.
use it,
Oh, Tim Jackson, I'm sending you an invite. You got
or
to
you could use it to make something else,
get in here, Tim. Since you
depending on how salty it is.
and this is very rare that we can get Tim Jackson on. We've been trying to get him on.
Oh, tell him to grab something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
going to eat some Vegemite with us. I'm sure he's got some in his house somewhere. He's Australian. I'm sure he's got
You
some.
see his recommendation, right? Get toast with a little butter.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have my
and
wife
spread it a
I'm gonna have my
pea-sized shape now.
what happened?
piece
Get
of
toast with butter on it, then spread a
Pea-sized?
pea-sized amount. Now, see,
Pea-sized
pea-sized
on the
amount.
whole toast.
Hold on. I have to make this
Oh.
this announcement. The views and opinions that are heard tonight are not necessarily the views and opinions of everyone on the panel. Rob, you fucker, the guy who sent
But
it
I'm
to me,
gonna call it
fill
like
your
I see it.
toothbrush with it. He's like, fill your toothbrush with it. It says pea
Fill your
size.
toothbrush. What are you
He's
doing? You
trying to
rinsing
freaking
afterwards?
kill me.
It's a
on.
fluoride treatment.
Yeah, really.
See, now, Lawrence's idea was he was going to spread it out like a layer of peanut
Hey,
butter.
Joe Mac,
Yeah,
I was actually going to take
he wanted to be able
about this much across the top
to catch
and put it on,
flies.
but he said pea size. That limits it down to this amount.
Now, yeah. At least let's go with a fingertip, okay? Let's go
Now,
with
how
a
do you
fingertip
save
each.
the rest
Um,
of
We
the
have to
Stop.
meter this out. You know, it's got to be like fair across the panel, so to speak. So it should be. How
Okay,
about we go?
Tim
How
Jackson,
about
I
we
got
go
you.
a pinky?
That's not even
Okay.
fair.
Tom,
Some
now it
people
sounds like you're
think
instigating shit.
It's bigger
No,
than
I'm just trying to make sure that the
That we get a
reaction
fair,
seen
that we
by
get a
all
fair amount.
are. Yeah, there's a fair amount on the.
all right, like about an SD card amount. Now we all know the size of an SD
That's
card.
pretty big.
Well, that's damn big.
That's pretty big, man.
Well,
Cut it in half. You said a
Look,
pea
Herman,
size.
Herman, if you're hungry, dude, go for it, man.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, come on.
Hard pass.
Anyway, we're gonna carry on with this later on. We could get some people in here. So if and I'm saying it this lightly, if you've never seen anyone try Vegemite before for the
Look
first time on toast, you might want to tell your friends and tell some people to come check it out, or maybe they'll watch the replay. Joe Mack, how are you from Dublin, Ireland? We appreciate you coming in.
Joe
Tim
Mack.
Jackson's in makeup right now. He's gonna have makeup and coffee because it's actually 6 something, 5 something in the morning in Australia. He's usually leaving for work
Mhm.
at this time, but he did contact me and say I have Monday and Tuesday off, and Monday is our Sunday, so this works out perfect. So
Hey,
let him go
Herman?
have some coffee and stuff.
Herman,
Yeah.
just as much as you can pinch here, between the tweezers. That's
Well, I
Yeah,
was
get the
thinking-
calipers. Get the calipers.
I
out.
was
Come on now.
thinking like the
Justin's
ball
got to
on
have
the
a
pen.
pair.
yeah, there you go. On the ball on the
All
pen.
of a
ball
pin.
of the pen.
That's I don't know. That's a little on the small side now.
You
We're
said
working
that
both
that was too
extremes.
much.
We're working both extremes, aren't we?
I know.
Let's
That
come
really,
to an understanding here.
they're really reaching. Well, anyway, the name of the live stream is Drones for Hire and the Vegemite Taste Challenge. That's going to
Drones
happen at
for
6
hire.
p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The reason I named it Drones for Hire is because Herman and I and members of those guys have been doing stories about Amazon and all of these companies that are doing drone delivery. Well, Amazon is taking it to the next level. And what I mean by taking it to the next level is
Talking about
they
that
what
they came
happened?
out with that Casey Neistat special.
No, no, not quite. Not quite. Well, anyway, Amazon has decided to come up. They filed a new patent that reveals information on taking drones and using them for pulling skiers and surfers across water. Okay, now by filing this patent, they have a basic drawing here, and the drawing shows the average weight of the person, the actual grip that the person has to have, the tension, the weight of the wire and tension. So they've factored in all of this. The drone has to be moving at 800 pounds per square. It's a whole bunch of physics and stuff. But it says a new patent made public this week reveals, this is last week or the week before his news. I'm just getting it. Sorry, I'm a little late, but I haven't seen anyone do a story on it. But the new patent made reveals an idea for drone-powered towing system for skiers, surfers, and skaters, and more. Now, not only will this thing be able to pull you across the water, but it will actually be able to lift the human out of the water. So it has a double edge. It's a double-edged sword. You could use it recreationally, and they'll be able to use it in search and rescue.
Well,
Ski-Doo's gonna license it.
I
Watch.
saw this thing, and I thought it would probably get kind of cluttered in the sky talking about using it for surfers, but I can see it being used in search and rescue. If
Yes.
it can lift the body, then you could probably use this thing to lift somebody out of a place and move them.
Well, I actually just clicked on the link. I'm sorry, I cannot reveal where we got the information from, but you can fact check it later. Trust me.
Yeah, it's
But
up
there
online
is,
already.
yes,
The patent's
yeah.
listed. You can look it up.
Right. But there is a link.
Yeah.
I just don't want to reveal our drone news source.
Yeah.
But this is a video of, check this out right here. This is a quick video. I clicked on the link. Let's make this bigger. You guys can see that?
Yeah.
I clicked on the link. It's muted. So you see it's the tether being dragged across. He basically has a body board or a boogie board or whatever you want to call it. Now, guys already run on top of the water. And as you see, this is an octocopter that's pulling him. But this is basically the concept that they're talking about.
That's the
Okay.
same one that lifted Casey Neistat.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's why I called it the Casey Neistat copter.
Yes.
So if from a search and rescue standpoint, there's a product out there. You can actually go online, take a look. Emily Robot, EmilyRobot.com. So
okay.
What you do with Emily is you toss her into the water, and you can navigate her out to a victim, and a victim can grab onto her. There's no moving parts that would expose them
I'm
to
looking
any
at it right
injury.
now.
But you can get an upgraded version with side scanning sonar. So think about it. Divers in these local waters here, there's a lot of creepy stuff happening below surface you can't see.
Yeah.
Okay. You can throw Emily in and have her swim a quick grid. So this way you get a depiction of what's under the surface.
Well, while you're talking,
so it makes your salvage divers much more efficient.
While you're talking about that, and I'm quick on the typing, this is it right here. This is Emily. Robotic lifeguard remote controlled buoy that can cruise through strong currents.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
And I'll give them a click for that because it can be deployed from a helicopter or a boat.
Yeah, well, it's currently in use locally.
Tim's on his way in.
So it's a nice device because, like you said, you can get it out to a victim quickly.
Hey, Daryl Hickman.
And they can grab onto it. Think about rip currents, right, along the
up,
South
Tim?
Shore.
Yeah, especially that.
Hello, sir.
Those of you who don't know this
Hello?
gentleman, that's Tim Jackson, a big
Man with the
supporter
stick.
of a lot of YouTube channels out there. So we finally got you on and you're not driving to work.
The man with the chair.
The man. Yeah. Oh my God. Here we go.
Hey, what's good, man? How are you?
Nothing much. Justin,
Finally-
Tom, Paul.
How you doing?
I'm finally
Herman.
glad to have you
How
on
you
here
doing,
as
Tim?
moderator, because the only way we can make you a moderator is to come on the panel.
I
And we're
should put
very
more makeup
specific
on.
about that. So I just did it in the chat. Glad you could be here. We're going to go on and
Thank
do
you.
our regular live stream. And now that you're not on your way to work listening to us, you can sit there and kind of chill and relax. You enjoying your day
Yeah.
off?
Yeah. Until tonight, like 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. every week or every night this week, I'm on call. So really, it's not having a day off. So
I hear you. I hear you. But
Yeah.
at least you're not driving into work now. You get to sit home and drink a coffee.
if I drove into town, I think I'll be over the limit. Ooh, big night last night. There's 15
Few
beer
more-
cans right here next to me.
Not yet. At about 5:30, my wife is already. Are you ready for your toast? Not yet. It's at 6 o'clock.
Oh, I gotta see this. I gotta see
Well,
your
see what
facial
it is.
expressions,
I
man.
told
Tim,
my
it's a
wife.
Complete event at this
I
point.
told my
Tim. It's a
wife she
complete
has
event.
to make the toast because she knows how to make toast and butter it and everything. Not everybody knows how to make toast. Trust me, babe. She
Well,
says
what-
everyone
You're gonna
does.
love
You know, Lawrence, that leads into the idea, maybe she should make you some toast now and you could do a preview.
This is
Paul,
gonna
stop
be
starting
funny.
shit. Stop
This is
starting,
definitely
Paul.
gonna be funny. Hey, I'll tell you, you remember that cheese the cheese that's in a can and it's cheddar cheese that you
Stop.
sort of squeeze the
Stop.
top. You remember
The
that?
memories,
Yep.
yeah.
Cheese whiz.
Cheese whiz.
Cheese whiz.
Yeah, I remember that
That's
crap.
right. That's on
That's
a
what
good Philly
Vegemite
steak.
compared to a little bit.
Hey, Roger.
If you kept it for 20 years and then try to eat it, that's what Vegemite tastes like.
Well,
So you're basically saying fermented cheese whiz.
Yeah, fermented underwater, under sand, under.
Or to some people would be,
20 years.
it would be known as vintage cheese.
It's pretty bad when the kangaroos don't even like Vegemite.
if
Come
it's
on.
in Paul's refrigerator, it's vintage.
Vintage, yeah.
We forget these things. Paul likes to keep gray
But
shrimp in his
I
refrigerator.
think the important thing to know is Tim just said that there isn't an animal in Australia that will eat Vegemite.
Oh, hell no.
So now, Tim, you being from Australia, the guy Rob, feet on the ground. He's gonna watch this replay. He's probably still sleeping, and he'll probably wake up and come in later on. I told him we were doing it this week, but he was trying to pull my leg, man, because he said to cover your toothbrush with it. Now,
Oh,
I
hell
hear
no.
that you're supposed to use a pea-sized amount of it, about that much, a smidgen. So why did they make the packages so damn big? You can
No,
feed
don't do
5
that, man.
people with this.
If you put that
It's
much
an
in your
acquired
mouth,
taste.
it'll suck all the water out of the room.
That
What happened?
that
That much in, don't put that much in there.
that
Jesus.
packet is big enough to take and share with everybody in the bar.
Man,
Without
that could
that-
feed a country. That small amount right there could feed a country and bring them back from that.
I will make a mental note of that when I'm spreading it across the bread, across the toast. We're going to see the Vegemite eat. Yeah, at 6 p.m., dude, you're going to see a bunch of Yanks, because that's what y'all call us, a bunch of Yanks,
Yeah, they
eat
do.
some Vegemite.
We
They
are what
called
we
me a
are.
Yank, and I'm like, do you understand Northern and Southern Hemisphere, you butthead?
Well, see, that's what Rob is from Southern Australia. When I say Southern Australia, he gets his regular mail usually a day or two later than you guys up in the north. That's how far south he is in
Jesus.
Australia.
He must be
I
down.
probably
They got
go
him
to his,
Vegemite,
huh?
but they got him Vegemite.
They probably growing it in the freaking backyard. I don't know. You got
Yeah, they
barrels of
grew
this
it.
stuff.
Man, Jesus. Ugh, man.
From my
You're gonna love it.
understanding
You're
of
gonna
where
love
it
it.
comes from,
Yeah.
Pond
and
scum. It comes from pond scum.
and from
That's
watching,
basically.
watching these videos on distilleries and breweries and stuff like that, I'm not in a rush to taste it.
Well, and the interesting
Herman.
thing is, Herman, if you watch those videos of them cleaning out the tanks, they're in hazmat suits dealing with this stuff.
Well,
Hey,
hey, Tim, I
hey.
know where he is. He is in Adelaide, South Australia.
Oh, Adelaide. Yeah. That's down
Okay.
south. Yeah.
That is
Hey.
south, right? Very south.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Now,
All
y'all
right.
heard of amoeba and paramecium, right?
Mhm.
Yes.
That's what
I've heard of
Science
probably
class.
looks like underneath a periscope. Or
I've heard of
telescope.
amoeba, but
Science experiment in biology. Remember those days?
yeah, I
It's
do.
one of those food groups that moves on its own.
Oh, Vegemite
28 of us looking at one microscope.
actually, if you put Vegemite in your fridge the day before, you'll wake up and it'll be out of the fridge and on the counter waiting for you.
See, you don't need to tell me no shit like that, man.
A life of its own.
You look,
It's
well, you look at paramecium, it looks like a boot, right? So it walks on its own.
Wow.
Hey,
Just-
Lawrence, just think of it as a probiotic. That's all.
Probiotic.
Well, you know what? They say
Yeah.
it has B vitamins in it, but I don't need any. I don't have a vitamin B deficiency.
It's probably a pro-terroristic biotic. Okay.
I don't have a vitamin B. Nah, I have vitamin B all the time.
Yeah.
In beer, right?
Last night, my vitamin B took over my vitamin C.
So at least we got a chance to finally get you on here. I'm
Yeah, thank
looking
you.
real forward to it now. The only other news that I have, and then we can kind of ease our way into the 6 o'clock thing, because my wife is going to make me toast at 5:30. I think that I should let the butter re-gelatinize back to its form, so when I put this on, it'll kind of blend in.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to try it with melted butter. I
Is
think
there
the
going to
butter
be
should
any
solid.
blending?
Huh?
Is there going to be any blending, or is this wishful thinking?
Is this just one pea size, and you're just gonna like
It's a
down
pea
it on a
size, and I'm going to
complete
spread
bite?
it across.
One
I'm going to
bite?
spread it across, and I will
Oh,
try my best to eat the whole
Okay.
piece of toast.
okay. Did
that's
you
not gonna
confer?
happen.
Did you confer with your other talent? I'm sorry, talent. Yes, they're going to be talented. Your other panel members here.
Well,
how
as
you
far
doing?
as I know, knowing these two guys, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and they're going to go
And they're
like
gonna
that and
watch you.
freeze,
They're gonna
and they're going to
watch
watch me do it.
Oh, no, they're men of
I wouldn't
integrity.
do that to you.
They're
Okay.
men
I
of
would do the
integrity.
toss it over my shoulder thing.
Oh, like this, take a bite and toss it.
No, when you go in your mouth, I go right behind me with it. And
Oh,
Jesus.
all right. Well,
This is the first time you're going to hear his wife laugh in the background. I guarantee.
she's probably going to be
She's already
standing-
laughing.
I think she's
Been
probably gonna
laughing
be
inside
standing
for
there
a while now.
watching.
Hey, Lawrence, is she looking forward to it?
what's the second guy?
Diane, are you looking forward to me trying this Vegemite? Are you going to try some with me?
Oh,
No.
I was stirring up the pot.
She
What
She
kind of
didn't sign up
support
for
we?
this.
What kind of support we get here? Would you
She didn't
support
sign
me
up
just-
for that.
Would you support me just tonight and take a bite?
She's like,
Yeah,
She's-
that's not
You
happening.
know what? She's sitting back there thinking, I'm the smarter Clark right here.
Yeah, right
it's
there.
not. It's not happening.
He's listening to an American that's in Australia now that says no.
Oh, I'm sorry, Stevie. Stevie Bronx is sitting here. They did this new thing with Zoom, and I have 2 screens, so unless you have it
There's
down
Stevie.
here, I try not to look up like this at the screen. Even though I'm talking to you guys, I should be looking this way at the camera, like that. It's this triangulation thing I'm not good at right now.
Stevie,
Yo,
What's
Guys
up,
hear me?
Stevie?
What's
how are
up,
you, brother?
Stevie? I should have came up to the Bronx and gave you some too.
yeah, you should have, man.
I
We're
shoulda
making the rounds.
Would you have
Yeah, I made the rounds to
Check it out.
Brooklyn to see Herman, so I made sure he got 2 small packets. So you mean to tell me, Tim, you're telling me that Herman and Justin have a year's supply of this stuff?
That's
the
enough
back
for the
here.
eighth.
Just
That's
for
enough
the
for
2
the eighth
packets I
regiment.
gave them.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
My
For
stomach's
me, that'll last about 100 years because it'll never be open.
Why? Because it keeps multiplying when you
It
open
would,
it.
it would never be open.
It's
Come on, Tim. You don't eat healthy?
Oh,
Hey,
hell,
Tim.
that ain't healthy. Anything with the
Tim.
word might in it is not healthy. I'm sorry.
I've heard it described as, and I've tasted it, but it's so long ago.
You know,
brewer's yeast, basically.
yeah.
Eating
Well,
brewer's
that's what it is.
yeast.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah, it's
a mite,
fermented.
mite is a living organism.
Is a living organism.
Okay,
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
well, so is yogurt. At one
Well,
time,
yeah,
it-
yeah, yeah. Cultures,
I'd
cultures.
rather yogurt.
Me too.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Justin.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah, with strawberries. Thank you,
Mhm.
So you can put it in the yogurt.
Oh,
Lawrence.
hell
You could put it on the cracker, and then some strawberry jam on top of that, so you get that sweetened. That sweetened. You can't describe the
See,
other
Tom,
flavor.
now it sounds like you're creating shit.
no.
Just
Pray for
saying.
me till he
Can't
Just trying to
describe
make it
the
a
other.
little more agreeable.
Hey, Birdman
You can't
316.
describe the
Anyway,
Oh,
for
man.
you guys that click the like button, click the dislike button. I don't care which one you click, but click something.
Birdman,
Run-
you gonna see somebody else fly soon?
Hey, what's up, Tuesday?
Fly
Well,
out his chair.
What?
Fly
Damn,
out
she's
his
up
chair
already
to the
making it.
bathroom.
She's making toast already.
Oh,
Birdie.
Yeah, go ahead. Just one slice of toast. I don't need two.
Now he needs two.
I needs two.
Two slices. Two slices. Yep.
You need a
Yeah.
slice for a
You
chaser.
need something. Yeah,
You need a
yeah.
chaser
Bread is a good
slice?
neutral.
Just put it on a napkin, and at 6 o'clock I'll be ready. I have a beer in the refrigerator. See,
And
now
have
when
plenty of
somebody
toilet
comes
paper in
from a
hand.
country that doesn't eat something that comes from that country, that's when you should be scared. And I'm serious about that. Tim, when was the last time you tasted Vegemite?
15 years ago. 16.
And it
Never
lingered
It was
that
one
long.
time.
The
It was only
scar,
one time.
Mm.
the
You ate it
scar
one-
still remains, Tim. Right?
Oh yeah. I can
Yeah.
feel it here and feel
Yeah.
it here.
He's
and-
still traumatized.
Yeah.
I get the
Well,
aftertaste
hey,
every time
Blind
somebody
Neil.
talks about it. Ugh.
Well,
Well-
the more Lawrence talks about it, the more you'll start seeing those little beads of sweat, right, Herman? You'll start.
I got the fan on me.
You might.
I'm not going to start. The
Shot
closer we
drop
get, I
that
start
one.
breaking into a sweat.
Yeah.
Anyway,
That fan ain't
Tom, are
gonna
you
help.
familiar with a company called Hadron? We're not talking the Hadron atom splitter. We're talking the American FLIR company called Hadron, Hadron, for drones. This is a link here. It's actually FLIR.com. If you type FLIR.com, this is a company that is here in the United States, and they seem the direction that they're headed in, from what I've been looking on their website, these guys are all over the place when it comes to FLIR equipment. And not only are they made in the United States, I was looking at their products. They're in government and defense, industrial, public safety, transportation, security, professional tools, professional tools, thermographic cameras, FLIR on thermal screening solutions. I mean, with COVID and all of that, a company like this is making a killing. They can come into your building and make it and set up a whole FLIR system so that people walk in and you can monitor who has a fever, who doesn't. And the reason that I'm talking about the company is because they are doing some big things with their FLIR cameras. Let me just share this real quick. Is this the adaptation for an M Matrix M300 or a
M series. It's M series
it's the
connector.
M series camera?
Yeah, it's for
Okay.
the M series.
Okay, so because I noticed the gimbal. The gimbal is
Yeah.
very familiar. It's that snap-in gimbal, but this is what they offer: 20 times thermal zoom.
Yeah.
For operating up high
With,
resolution dual flare Boysen cameras. I don't
Yeah.
know none of this talk.
Those are Boson thermal imaging cameras. So basically what you have here is you have a 2-in-1 package that gets you a field of view that would be equivalent on a 35 millimeter from about 18 degrees up to
Okay.
almost 120 degrees. And with that, coupled with that, is a higher end FLIR camera
Hey,
with a
Geeks
higher
Runner.
resolution. So, of course, you can superimpose that thermal image on top of even a zoomed image.
Right.
So, pretty incredible stuff.
Well, I really wanted to bring it up because it's very rare that we get to bring up American companies that are doing stuff in the drone technology, in the drone world, etc. So when you do find something, and you kind of want to mention it. Usually, when you
Yeah.
hear drone, you think Chinese or you think DJI, naturally. So the American company that's making FLIR cameras. Oh, it says right here. Now, this is why I brought it up. FLIR developed Hadron in collaboration with drone manufacturers Vantage Robotics and Teal Drones. And the reason that I'm bringing up Vantage Robotics and Teal Drones is because they're in the top 5. They're in the list of 5 drone companies that will be designing drones for the US military and government agencies. We already know about the Anafi that they're using in the military and stuff. Well, Vantage Robotics, Teal Drones. I had a damn list. I don't know what the hell happened. I
Well,
must
you got
have.
to realize FLIR has been basically FLIR acquired used aircrafts thermal imaging group back in the 90s, early 90s. And the government's been dealing almost exclusively with FLIR.
Oh, here it is. I found it. The companies are now these 5 companies have contracts with the United States government,
Yep.
and we all heard about Anafi USA / France, but there's X2Ds on Skydio X2D from California, Vantage Robotics from Vesper, California, Vantage Robotics, which they're not saying where. I think that's the only one that's not here in the United States. Anafi USA and Parrot Anafi USA are all going to be building drones for the military
Yeah.
use. They have pictures of all of these drones here. I could bring it up really quick. You guys have seen some of the Anafis stuff, but this one here, I don't. You guys got to let me know if you can see it. This first one is Teal's Golden Eagle. This one looks like it has a dual camera FLIR system on it already. Oh no, sorry. This was Teal's. This is Teal's right here. This first one. And then this one is Skydio's, which looks
Okay.
completely different from their drone. Vantage Vesper is this one here. I think looks rather cheap looking. And here's a tri camera, the Parrot Anafi. I'm guessing the red eye is an infrared or something to
Yeah.
that effect.
That's
And
no,
Teal,
that's a laser sight
oh,
for
okay.
for
And
LiDAR.
Teal, which looks unfortunately like the soon and long forgotten Karma.
It's not
Oh,
going.
here's one more. The Altavian M40. This is another one. But this one also looks like
Looks like
it,
an Anafi.
it looks like an Anafi style. So, but these are all supposed to be based and designed for the military to be able to pull out and go
Right.
on the spot
Right.
and analyze the situation, whether it be search and rescue, reconnaissance, or whatever the hell they need to use them for.
So they also make something called a Black Hornet, which is a little airborne personal reconnaissance aircraft. It's fixed wing with a propeller.
Black
And
Hornet?
Black Hornet
Wrong.
PRS for personal reconnaissance system.
Oh, that's the Dragonfly one for the military.
The Black
That's
Hornet. Yeah, it's basically a specialist. Will hold it and be able to put it up and get
I
a
have it
close
right here.
range.
How quickly,
Yeah.
technology evolves. Where, as you're speaking, I'm typing. This is it. Now, supposedly, 2 of these are supposed to be issued to a military personnel, and they're supposed to be able to control and fly them through some device worn similar to like a watch or like the foot.
Well, they're actually it's a chest pack, and when it opens up, it's got the monitor in it,
Yeah.
and it can
Okay.
have up to 2 of these, or it's 2 per
Yes.
company.
This is it right here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I saw a much more modern version where the military guys.
Yeah, it's been upgraded since this video, I
Yes,
believe.
since this video, the military actually has a version that they're supposed to. Now, this pocket is protected and it's a padded pocket. I don't know if it's a self-charging or whatever, but
Yeah.
the military is supposed to be able to pull it out of his pocket and open the props and just it'll hover right there, and he can tell it to do whatever he wants. Like
Right,
like
exactly.
you said, this video was one of the earlier version ones, but
Yeah.
the military, I think the military one, they have one called the Dragonfly also. That's similar
Reminds
to
me of Knight
this one.
Rider.
It might be a later or more advanced version.
There's a video out there
Just
on
say that
this
little
one. In
thing is
fact,
game.
hold on. Let me just get to it.
Kit, get my laundry.
What happened, Tim?
It reminds me of Knight Rider.
Yeah, Lawrence, if you look up Flair Black Hawk Hornet 3 on YouTube, you'll see they actually have a video.
On YouTuber?
YouTube.
Yeah, but too bad.
Flair Black Hornet 3.
Got it.
And
Personal reconnaissance system. Yes. Okay, introducing Flair Black Hornet 3. We're going to do a little reveal here. Hold on. Let's bring it up. And you guys are just killing time until 6 o'clock, huh?
Yep.
I'm not counting
yes,
it
we
down.
are.
But this is the introducing the Flair Black Hornet 3 military-based portable drone. So supposedly these guys are doing reconnaissance. I'm trying to advance to where he launches it.
No, it's pretty cool. It's coming up.
Oh,
You're getting
okay.
some nice aerial shots now.
It looks like a game. It looks like Call
Yes.
of Duty or something.
It looks like
Right.
Call of Duty. Well, what do you
Yeah, except
think
those
Call of Duty
whizzings
gets
you
most
hear.
of their images from?
Yeah. But you know, if that go financially, you get big contracts, you get big money right away. It's very smart for the drone companies to go that direction, especially
course.
when our world is going to be upside down for a little bit as people start to figure out how they're going to regulate and how to protect certain sites. You know, we
Well-
living in the golden era right now, and we could fly wherever we want, and we got certain places, and you know, we go outside sometimes, but that's going to change drastically.
Tim Jackson.
And some of these people like ourselves that invest
you,
in
brother.
the hobby, it's going to change.
Thank you so much.
For drone companies to go into the military, it's a short shot. You know, it's a short shot investment.
Well, it's
Well,
funny you say
especially
that
if you see what happened. Oh, I'm sorry, Herman. Go ahead.
No, because what Lawrence was talking here with Vantage, they are robotics.
Yes.
They have switched their entire production line over to nothing but public service.
Yes.
Yeah, well, of course,
So-
of course.
So that's where that's where they're going, and that's the only place they will send. That's why I had said before when we talked about this, first time I said I don't know if DJI might have made a mistake with not wanting to at least make one drone here in the United States, because
Well,
you're talking about a Matrice. That Matrice, the last one that came out, the 300 series. Here's a drone that is a great drone that we
Mhm.
never see it.
Hey, rigor mortis.
Not used
yeah,
here.
well, they, DJI at the symposium, the keynote was given by Brendan Schulman. He's the VP for Policy and Legal Affairs, and he said U.S. policy is
We're
run
getting
by
the toast
fear.
ready.
It's run by fear, and it's not based on actual data that's
Tim, I
available
sent you
to
a message,
anyone.
man. Thank you.
I understand that, and I totally
know,
understand
Zoom.
it, because the things that everybody was
Zoom.
running around going frantic about with DJI, not only was some of those things corrected, but all
Hey, Justin,
there's so
you go
many
get that
other
toast yet?
things that people use on a daily basis that have the same issues.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, put the
Absolutely.
soldering gun down. Go get your toast ready. It is,
I got
yes,
it.
you have to butter the
You got
whole
18
pipe,
minutes.
please.
I got it.
And then I need a butter. Then I'll need a butter knife. You know what?
You might need a glass of water.
Everyone's making a big thing about this. I did cheat. Like I
nothing,
said, I
man.
opened up one and I tasted it. My thing was like, oh God, what have I gotten myself
Did you
into?
put it in the refrigerator?
And I also smelt it. Now, I was mentioning earlier that I've been tainted for life just by the smell and that taste. But now that I pre-gamed myself, it's either going to taste worse or it's not going to taste that bad.
Well, Lawrence, in order to do a correct blind taste, just
Well-
hand the packet to the wife and say, put some of this on toast with
Yeah,
butter.
and let's up the game with
Yeah.
blindfolds if it's going to be a
That'd be
blind
nice,
taste
especially
testing.
if the
You know what?
package
You
is
Just
know what?
blindfold.
My wife is going to tell me I'm not getting paid to do this shit.
She'll spread it like butter, man. She'll spread
No,
it
well,
like
she
butter.
definitely,
Scoop it out
yeah,
the
she
whole thing like
definitely
it's a jelly
wasn't.
pack.
She wasn't taking your invitation. No, she's not. She is a smart woman. You married.
No,
Oh,
And
no,
that-
man, that'd be
no,
funny.
she's not. She is not going to
Man,
do it.
Tim, imagine that. She scoop it out like it's a jelly package.
Rob, I will get you
Okay.
back. Rob Masters, feet on the ground. You're watching
Oh,
this
man.
replay. I will get you back because you told me to put a toothbrush amount on there.
Yeah,
So now, me thinking that, like the toothbrush commercial, they showed a whole toothbrush covered with it.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's what
wow.
I was thinking
Advertise.
about. So now
Yeah,
that I
try it.
know I could
Yeah,
use this
yeah.
much,
It's like,
Tim says that's what you need to use is a toothbrush.
oh yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, all
yeah.
right.
yeah, go for it. Go for it.
No, that's okay. All right. Anyone else got a little bit of drone news? Or, in fact, talking about drone news, you guys know the seasons are changing. Pretty soon, you camera drone dudes are going to be grounded,
Oh yeah.
which is
Oh.
more of an excuse to get into FPV.
Why
we
why
were
are
flying-
camera drones going to be drowned?
Justin and I were flying along the Belt Parkway today, and in New York, it was a little windy. Well, Air Map said it was blowing at 13 miles per hour. I'm pretty sure it was more about 23, 25 miles an hour.
I had 28 degrees of wind gust.
Yeah, 28 mile per hour wind gusts.
Yeah.
That tells me
Yeah.
that where we were along the Verrazano, which is just open to the ocean, that's how hard the wind was blowing. And
Well, any altitude, it's going to be a little more.
well,
As
I
it
wasn't
continues to
going
rise.
along
But
the
with
Belt-
FPV, you're staying much lower.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
within
the
the
point I'm
houses.
trying to make is even though it was blowing at 20, 25 miles per hour, I still had another 25 miles per hour on the throttle.
Yeah, not a
Which
camera
kind
drone.
of balanced out. I mean, you still had to worry about being pushed because Justin did a flip. And every time he did a flip here, he was blown back 20
catching
feet,
the wind,
25
yeah.
feet,
Right.
you
Yeah.
know, which makes it very interesting when you don't plan on being where you wound up at.
A little more planning, I would say, right?
Yeah,
I don't
it's
know.
good. We Justin and I are used to flying in the window. We've been
DJI can handle wind though.
If you're used
Yeah.
to flying,
Yeah, it can handle wind.
I seen them get hit with leaf blowers. You're just not going to get the cinematic shot you want because
True.
No.
it's going to be a
That's
little
true.
jerky.
Also,
But you can handle the wind. I've seen leaf blowers hitting the meeting.
Yeah, but
The only
leaf
thing about
blower's
that
not
is
going to
you
be
might-
like the original wind itself. You know.
Yeah, but
You
it'll
know?
hit like a
Stevie.
gust.
it'll simulate a gust. That's true.
Stevie, it's got to come with battery management, okay?
Yeah.
I have I witnessed an event from Flushing Meadows where even in sports mode, the person was flying into the wind and losing hundreds of feet, where he had to actually jump in his car and go over the other
Yeah.
side of Van Wyck.
Well, if you're
and
flying
pick
like
it
a
up
mini,
out of some garden
something-
apartment.
When was he
He's flying
flying?
like a
During the
Mini or
damn
whatever?
hurricane?
No, I tell you, the gusts were really kicking up over there along the expressway.
Mhm.
And he could even in sports mode. And the problem was, as he's losing 10, 15 feet instead of gaining, 50, 60 feet at a time, his battery is down to like, 7,
Yeah.
8%.
Right, because
Because
it's
it's
fighting.
fighting.
But what
It's
was his
fighting the wind.
altitude?
Fighting.
Because- What was his altitude? Because
Yeah, you gotta
experienced-
lower.
That was his mistake.
Experienced
Okay.
pilot would know the
Right.
lower you
I
are, the
kept
less
on
wind there
saying,
is.
Yep.
I kept
Yeah.
on saying, get lower, get lower. He was afraid of the expressway. He was afraid, it's elevated on the other side. I
Yeah.
was like, yeah, but you can't stay up there and survive.
You got to
Right.
realize
You
that
gotta come
a
down.
lot of these,
The
a lot
lower
of
you
these
get, the
apps-
better you
Tom,
are.
Yeah, a
Tom,
lot of
what
these
was he
apps are set
flying?
at 100 feet.
What was he flying, Tom?
He was flying a Mavic.
Oh, okay.
What a
Yeah,
minute.
then
Flying a Mavic.
I know
Yep.
me and Lawrence flew from Orchard Beach over to Glen Island
Yeah.
on we had a
Thank you.
wind going,
only can you give
but
me a paper towel?
coming back was rough.
Thank you.
And
All right,
Lawrence
here's the
elected
toast
to-
with
here's
butter.
his sports mode,
There we go.
but I
Got
just dropped
toast
down
with butter.
below
547.
came back.
547. Set your
What
clock.
time yet? Oh, don't rush it.
Okay.
Hey, Justin, you haven't
5:47.
gotten your toast, man.
Get up,
Yeah.
get what you need.
Get what you
Everybody's
need now.
waiting to go first.
Stop
Lawrence.
stalling. So he's going to sit there and
Justin
act
didn't
like
look
he's
too
working
happy
on
to
his,
move.
act like he's working on his racing drone.
I saw sparks. He was soldering and
Yeah. Yeah, well,
If-
anyway,
If you need to get up and use
Hey,
the restroom
Lawrence?
so we can have a base of operation here,
Lawrence,
now
you
would be
may,
the right time to do it.
Lawrence, you may not want to have wiped that extra butter off that knife because you may want all the butter you can get.
no, believe it or not, I'm trying to, hold on, let me cut this light on, the fluorescent light, and cut this light off. It's well buttered. She
Yeah.
cut it into squares. I don't know why she thinks I'm gonna eat all 4 squares, but I probably will put a dab on each piece.
There you
I'm
go.
gonna man up.
I would
I'm gonna-
leave. I would actually leave a couple of pieces of toast without dabs on it because
Yeah.
you definitely need
To
something
wash it
to
down.
cleanse your palate with.
To
Okay.
wash it down. Listen,
Chase it.
Yeah.
I'm not scared.
Okay,
I'm
Got a
ready.
glass of
all right.
water or something?
I'm
You just
ready.
play.
I'm not scared. I got a beer in the refrigerator. I'm ready to do this.
You
All
got
right.
any
Beer should be in
spirits?
front of you.
I'm not
Yeah.
scared, but if you see me go like this,
I got
Yeah.
this. Even though
I'll
I'm
be
not gonna
waiting
have
for
a
that.
shot.
yo, have a shot.
Yeah.
Yo, why are you showing the good stuff? too?
I'll take it out of shot. When you take the
The
taste.
Vegemite.
Yeah,
How
there
much
you
did
go.
Now
you put
see,
on there?
now
There
see,
he
Paul.
goes.
Paul, this is when we need him
20
for
plus.
Sunday nights in a drop.
Yep,
A
Yep.
drop and a shot. Sunday nights a drop and a shot.
there you go. There you go.
All right.
How much did you put on there? How much did
Guys,
you put
I
on?
just got the
Lawrence?
word from a good friend upstate New York. The issues in flying FPV quad. His stepfather tried to shoot at his drone out of the air. Well,
Oh, that's illegal. That's completely illegal and under federal law.
If he
He-
hits
That's
the
a
quad,
felony.
have his stepfather arrested on the spot.
Yep.
This is so pass that information on to him. Let him
Yeah,
know
absolutely.
anybody. His
That's a
you could do
felony.
20 years. You could do 20
Yes,
years
you
because
can.
they consider a drone
As an aircraft.
just like an airplane. Yeah.
It's an aircraft.
Yep, it's an aircraft.
And people don't realize that
Yeah.
that round
Hey,
has to come down
Hey,
someplace
Lawrence,
also.
not
Yeah.
that we would think you would cheat, but you got to show us that you have it on there, and
Oh,
don't
yeah.
take it off. Don't take it
Paul,
off the camera.
Paul.
Look at Paul.
Don't
Paul,
take
it's
it
that
King.
Midwest. It's that Midwest trust, right, Paul?
Yeah.
Paul.
I got a feeling he'll show it on the knife up here, and then all of a sudden drop down and grab one of those
And
pieces.
eat a butter.
It doesn't have
butter
nothing
He'll
to-
grab the other piece of toast.
We're hoping
Yeah, that's
that
a good
Justin
thought.
makes it back in time.
No, my wife
Okay.
is like,
That
have you
could be a
tried
ploy
it?
too.
Have you tried it? No, I haven't tried it.
Ask
If
your
Paul
wife to
stop
try it first
instigating,
and see her
I will
reaction.
actually, Paul, I will actually open it. This is a fresh one. I just peeled back like that.
Okay.
Not opened yet, as you see. I'm going to use
I'm
that
gonna
to
throw
Getting
it
it
all
ready.
the way over
this on
here.
camera. I will keep this on
Prepping the
camera.
corner.
I
Yeah.
will take the dab
Yeah.
like this, hold it on camera, and put it on
Yep.
toast on
There
camera.
you go. That's
eat
what we
like
want to
that.
see. That's what we want to see.
But I
That's
swear to
it.
God, if I ever visit you in Michigan, it's on.
Wait till after he tastes it. He'll be shooting here.
You know what? Now,
Oh, look
now
at
Tim
Herman's
Jackson.
face. Look at Herman's
Hey, wait a
face.
second. Hey,
Herman
you know,
looked focused.
Lawrence,
Yeah.
the problem Paul's been having with the skunks, maybe the Vegemite
The
can handle that.
Vegemite. The
The Vegemite might be the answer.
Tom, that's it. They'll be
It
like,
could-
we're out of
look,
here with their luggage.
I
and
just
all.
got to say, if the skunks don't eat the Vegemite, you know there's a problem.
No, they
there, okay?
don't.
Put the
wouldn't.
Vegemite
They
on the
wouldn't.
sardine and put it in the
Yeah.
cage.
Give me a second. I'm going to go get my beer. I'm going to go get my beer to swill this down.
Yeah, there
Oh,
you
you're
go.
gonna need about
maybe-
There
four.
you go.
pre-coat
Need it
my
right there.
tongue.
Good.
I'm going to pre-coat my tongue with some beer, maybe.
Well, the only thing is
No.
maybe not.
You
Maybe
hear-
beer.
Oh,
Maybe beer is.
shoot.
Hold on,
maybe-
you hear the
Justin got it
peanut?
too.
You hear the peanut gallery? Peanut
May-
gallery
may-
goes, that's not really tasting it.
Hey, Lawrence, maybe beer isn't
Oh,
the answer
man.
since Vegemite's made out of beer.
I'm afraid.
Well,
once
you
I
know
mix-
what?
Paul,
Look
If
at
you
Justin's
take a
face.
sip
He's
of
like, I
beer-
don't want to do this.
Paul,
I don't want
I'm like, I'm afraid once I mix it with the beer in my stomach, it's going to start growing.
I'm just
will.
saying the
It
beer
will.
might excite those taste buds
That's right.
and open you up
I'm
to a
gonna
new reality.
I'm gonna spit my coffee when I see this shit.
So I said, if you needed to use the restroom, you should have done it already.
I'm telling you, man.
Put
You
a
better have some
diaper
hard
on. Put
liquor
a
up in there.
diaper on.
Hey, look at that! Look at that look of confidence on Justin's
Uh-huh.
face.
Hey,
Okay.
Justin,
Look at
we got
that.
it. We got it. Justin, you got a butter knife. You got everything. All right, it's 5:53, 7 minutes and counting. JSK.
We got 7 minutes,
Enterprises,
people.
thank you for the super chat. Tim Jackson, thank you for the PayPal, because
No
I'm
worries.
probably going to need it to help pay my doctor bill in the morning.
What's up, JSK?
The doctor's going to force you to use telemedicine because he's not going to want to smell
Right.
the Vegemite.
Oh man. It's
No,
gonna take
stop,
all the
stop,
smell.
Tom. It actually is.
All that
It
bad?
actually, you can actually smell the vitamin D in it.
Oh,
Yeah, it
it's
comes
gonna
right
give you
out,
More
yeah.
vitamin
Yes.
B afterwards.
Oh, Lord.
You just
Oh,
keep
Lord.
telling yourself you're just taking vitamins. You're just
Oh,
Justin,
you
you didn't
crazy.
open yours yet, did you?
I don't want to open it yet.
Oh, yeah.
It smells
No,
like
he
the-
wants to. He
Where
wants
is
the
it smells
grand
like
reveal.
fermented cheese.
He's
Herman,
gonna open it at 5:59.
yes, Herman
Yeah.
and Justin, word of advice, when you open it, do not smell the packet. Because you tell them
Tim,
Hey,
Ah,
Stevie,
yeah.
we should do
Can this be
we should do broadcast the booth,
You
color
guys-
commentary, and play
you
by play
fuckers
on
should
it.
have
can this
Yeah.
be used
television.
for anything else, like to fill a
light a
hole or
grill,
something
the light
like
See the
charcoal.
smoke coming out of the ears.
You guys should have smell-o-vision
It
now.
can it can be used as gasket sealant. No, just kidding.
Yes.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
It's thick enough. Dude, it's thick enough.
Don't worry, it comes off of clothing with WD-40.
It's like sticky residue.
Well, listen, all I know is, JSK, we appreciate it. Corey Mano, how are you? Everyone that's out there, if you want to see those guys do a I can't even say it, Vegemite taste test straight from Australia. The land, that's why they call it the land down under, huh?
You see what
Well,
JSK
you know
wrote?
what?
It's for the
Yeah.
emergency room.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
it.
it's a land down
To
under.
help the copay when you go to, thank you, JSK, I appreciate, that's why I said.
When they gotta pump your
What
stomach.
Tim Jackson sent me in PayPal and what JSK just put, that should cover the bill minus the medicine.
There you go.
Minus the
can-
Pepto-Bismol.
Can you see the doctor in the emergency room when he says, say and he says, what the hell you been eating, boy?
He's gonna show you an X-ray
This
when it's
is,
sitting in your belly.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
Yeah.
but how do you
It's-
know if you have enough
It was
butter
only
on the
it was
bread,
only
Lord?
those mites.
What?
It was
How
just
do you
those
know if you
mites.
have enough butter on the bread?
how do I
Oh,
know?
you're
if
gonna
you have-
need more.
because it's all been absorbed into
It's
the
a-
bread. There's one
it's a-
slab of butter on this one.
It's
I
a
might
little
put it next.
soggy.
Put a stick of butter on there and then just a dab of
Stick
Vegemite.
of butter. Yeah. So
Listen,
you'll have coronary artery disease instead of you won't need to taste
you
anything.
know what's messed up? Tom? I just stopped taking cholesterol.
Oh,
Look
damn,
at
Herman.
How was that?
Put it up and it was
The
dripping.
butter was dripping off the bread.
He melted the damn butter.
Oh
Yo,
my
yo,
god,
Herman, you cheating, yo.
bro!
That
He
Herman.
drowned that
Yo,
toast.
Yeah.
Did you see that? He held the bread up and it was dripping like
Dripping,
fun.
yeah.
That's how it's supposed to be.
Oh man.
Look, Herman,
He
hold
drowned
it
the
up
toast.
again. Hold it up again. My wife wants to see this.
Yeah, we got to drain
He
that
held
off.
it. No, he wiped it
No,
off.
no, he drained it
wiped
off.
Oh, he wiped it
Yeah.
off.
You
huh?
know, it
Yeah.
It
dripped
was
already.
dripping.
It
Because
dripped.
it
You
was
notice-
melted.
You notice that he has Herman has more crust on his bread.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot more bread to
Oh
deal
yeah,
with.
you eat the bread back with that.
It's the
Well-
only thing you can do to wipe those memories away.
See, Matt saw it. He said the bread was dripping.
Yes, I did.
Oh, this is gonna be hilarious.
Oh my God! Now,
man.
Paul, you're right. I'm starting to sweat.
Hey, you see that Lawrence is using Tupperware, so he's worried about, having things covered at both ends there,
Oh yeah, look at
But look,
Yeah.
check it out. In case I can't hold
just
it
in
down,
case.
I have a container here.
Recycle.
all I can say is Vegemite is very bland.
Hey, he's from
Yeah,
Australia and he don't eat this shit.
It's not. Yeah, he's from Australia. He don't
and
eat this shit.
Now,
Kangaroos don't even eat it. Koala bears.
He
Stay
said
away from it.
kangaroos don't eat it.
He said kangaroos don't eat it either.
That's bad.
This is really something. All right. And we got 2 minutes away, and we're going to get through this Vegemite taste challenge. So Herman's bread dip game is on 100.
Yeah.
Good on Stevie. Good on.
Herman's
We got a
bread is
pot of
floating
melted
away
bu-
on a sea of butter.
Herman has a
What it
pot
is
of
is
melted
you gotta
butter.
take the you got to put butter on hot toast.
Herman, it's not fair that you have a pot of melted butter to dip
Damn,
your bread in.
You want
I'll
some bread
definitely
with your
eat it.
butter?
Vegemite
Yeah.
fondue. Yep.
Exactly. All right. Here's what we're gonna do.
Nah,
It is
y'all will love it.
5:58 p.m. We're gonna get in a drop
5:58.
real quick. We're gonna get in a drop and we're gonna warm up to this Vegemite challenge thing.
This
You ready? You ready,
Vegemite
Tim Jackson?
extravaganza.
You know how the drop goes, Tim Jackson. Everyone else knows how it goes. Sunday nights with those guys are sponsored by those
guys.
And Vegemite.
Oh, base.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
you
my
know,
boy Corey says he's got 911 ready. Corey,
hey,
you live in
Lawrence,
Jamaica, please.
Lawrence,
Okay, folks, we're leading up to the Vegemite extravaganza here.
and Lawrence,
Okay,
you were
being
smart
held
to
on
do
those
the
guys.
drop because I don't know if you
All
can
right.
talk after.
Here we go. It's 1 minute
Uh-oh.
two. I am actually opening, so I don't know about my other constituents.
Oh Jesus.
All
Oh,
right.
Jesus.
So,
Hey, you
gentlemen,
might have
after
to
ready.
Evolution. All right. See, Herman's got his
Okay,
open. He's got his open. I got mine
a
right
little
here.
more than half a minute to
And
go.
I can smell it over here.
You said about a pea, right?
Scoop
About
out.
that much,
There it
right?
is.
That's it. That's
Exhaust-
it.
It's
That's it.
time. Scoop
This
out
is
the
it?
appropriate
Perfect.
amount
This
on
is
your
it.
toast.
This is perfect,
Perfect.
right? But wait a minute.
Oh,
wait
look
a
at
minute.
look
Wait,
at
to
wait,
the ready.
wait.
That's
Just
Hold
that's
on,
perfect.
hold
going
on.
for
He
it.
said, Tim, you said
Oh,
for a whole
that seems a
slice
little
of
weak,
toast, right?
Herman.
What
That
about these
seems a
little
little
tiny
weak.
slices?
What
Yeah,
happened?
that's all right. Yeah.
It's
All it
right.
is
Yeah, yeah. You tell say
small
anything
portion.
right. You'll say anything right about now. Well,
Oh yeah, but no, no small.
all right, it's 6
portion.
o'clock. It's going
portion.
on. Here we
Is
go.
that, is that a good size or too
Yeah,
much?
and
Yep.
just spread
Yeah.
that
Look
around.
at
Look at a little
spread well
spot
with
on
this
the piece
butter,
of
man.
Here we go.
bread.
All
Spread
right,
that
here we
around a
go.
little bit
It
so it
don't
covers the
spread
corners.
well with butter.
Just
No, it
Okay,
doesn't.
gentlemen.
doesn't.
Well, no, not when you have a
Justin cheated.
pond of butter in the middle of the bread.
All right,
Hey,
you
you
guys
might-
ready? It's
There you
six
go.
Okay, look
have
at the
to-
amount. Look at the amount Lawrence has.
That's
right?
Show
good.
Justin. Justin.
That's
show
good,
Justin,
Justin.
bro.
Get to the ready, gentlemen.
All right, you ready?
Hold
Hey,
up,
wait.
hold
I
up
can't
your
see that,
toast.
Herman. I can open your bread
Yeah,
up,
come
Herman.
on,
Yeah.
gentlemen.
I want to see
Justin?
the bread, Herman.
Wow,
see-
You
good,
see how
Justin. What
There
a
you go.
You gotta
Justin
spread
put more.
it all over the
My
bread.
Justin put
money.
more.
Go
Yeah,
for
I
it,
don't
Justin.
see.
There
I
you go.
hardly see
There you go.
anything
Here
on
we
that,
go.
Herman.
Here it is. It's over
spread
with.
all over
There
the
you
bread.
go.
3,
There you go.
2,
There you
The
go.
butter ate it.
1.
There you
Okay,
go. Now try. You'll love it. You'll love it.
come on, let's go.
I'm even drinking the coffee for you. Jesus.
Yeah, really.
Ah,
Hey, you might
I had a
you might
shot.
need to put 411 and
Shot
911
in
so
the
you can
drop.
get the info of the Vegemite.
It gets better the
poison
more you
control.
It gets better the more you eat. Too.
It's not bad.
Oh yeah, yeah. Keep eating it. Mhm.
I want to eat it on a regular
That
basis.
wasn't shit.
Okay, not
wasn't
not
nothing.
bad, right? Not
That
Look at
bad.
wasn't nothing. Hold on.
Finish
It's
the
bland.
packet.
Herman's
It's
already
bland.
into the liquid.
Tom, I've never known you. Don't make me curse you out.
I'm
I've known
good.
you a long
We're
time.
just, this is a science experiment. Come on, we
All right, I'm going in.
our viewers deserve this.
It's bland, isn't it? It's bland. I mean, it's all right, but it's bland. Very bland.
I'm going in
Look at
again.
Herman's face.
I'm
Oh,
good.
he's going for more.
Herman's
Go on.
like,
I'm going in again. This one
host with
has
the
less
most.
butter. This has less butter on it.
Yeah.
Rob, feet on the ground from Australia. If you
Lawrence
ever come to the
likes it.
United States, let me know you're here. Yep, almost
Like
dropped it.
Mikey.
Almost dropped it.
He likes it.
Not bad. Could have been worse.
All right. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
Dude.
I got a good amount.
I'm sending mine to you, Justin.
you get those taste buds
Justin
going.
likes it. Justin, you like it,
Herman.
brother?
I
Herman,
had
what's the
worse.
verdict?
This is not bad.
Yeah. I had
It's not-
worse too. I just don't eat it.
You just don't think about
Look
it.
at his.
Yeah.
Lawrence's eyes are sweating.
Lawrence's eyes are sweating.
He might have put a little bit more on.
They call that crying.
It gets. It gets.
Yeah, there he goes.
Why are you starting? Why are you
Right.
starting things?
Lawrence, it gets better the more you eat.
Lawrence, are those hives? No.
Hives? You know
That's a
what?
Vegemite trying
You know
to
what?
get out of his pores.
Yeah,
Vegemite.
exactly.
It's breaking
We're
out.
gonna go. Hold on. Someone's calling me. Hold on a second.
Not bad.
Hello, Alice. Can I call you
Great.
back? I'm like in the middle of a taste test on a live stream, and I'm not doing too well here.
See,
All right, I'll call you back after
Class.
7. I'm breaking out in a sweat here.
Yeah.
No, you keep dipping in there. What are you trying to
I'm
finish?
telling
I'm
you.
starting to sweat, man. All right, we're putting more on.
Okay,
This
there
is
you go.
better.
Attaboy.
Loving it.
As you
Justin-
see,
Dip
2
in the
pieces of
bread.
toast are going.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm
There you
gonna
go,
man
Justin.
up and take the piece with the most butter on. I'm starting to shake.
Hey, scoop,
Is that a
That's
scoop
your
side
that.
blood
effect
pressure
from
going
Vegemite?
up.
Wait till an hour from now.
Hey, Lawrence, scoop half of the rest of it on there.
Herman,
Yeah, how much is left?
how much is left? I'll show you right here. Hold on. I want to keep it in up here so you guys don't say he's putting it down and pouring chocolate on or something. I ate that much of it.
Wow.
I took 3
A lot
dibs of
left.
it out of here.
Oh,
Actually,
Wow,
take-
you
three.
you can
more.
finish that packet.
Yeah.
Yeah, finish that
You
pack.
can finish
You
that
got
Look at
packet.
Justin. He's almost done with it.
There's an aftertaste.
Justin
Yeah,
wants you
yeah.
to send him some more.
Oh, you didn't say anything about the aftertaste.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
Imagine
what
what
I
that
said, the
aftertaste
aftertaste
is
is the
like
worst.
tomorrow,
It's the worst.
and then
You
a
know
week
what?
from next
This
Tuesday.
will a fresh piece of toast will wash the aftertaste down. Here we go.
I don't know. Call me
Well-
weird. It's not bad.
Yeah.
Justin
The
liked
good-
it. Justin,
the
did
good
you
thing
starve
about it-
yourself all day?
The good thing about it is that if you get a cut, the Vegemite will coagulate your blood quick.
He'll seal it
Don't
up.
coagulate anything.
An all-purpose sealant.
Is there any health
All right, I
benefits to
must
this
admit-
I
stuff?
got a leak. I know.
Yeah,
there is.
it's rich. It's rich
Supposedly,
in
Mike,
vitamin B12
supposedly,
and
It's
B2.
supposed to have vitamin B. You can smell the vitamin
Yeah.
B in it. So why is my throat
Yeah.
starting to burn?
I don't smell
Well, that's
any beer in it.
because it's sucking the moisture
It's
from the surrounding tissue area right now.
Yeah.
That's what's happening.
The
So
mites are drinking up the water.
and
the mites are on the march. That's the
The more
scary
you
part.
eat,
The mites are on the
They
march.
invading.
Get used to it. Keep
You ever heard-
eating,
No.
kid, get used to it.
You ever heard of
They-
nanotechnology, right? Australia got you now.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to be honest. I think if I had not pre-gamed and pre-tasted it, it would be a lot harder.
Yeah, don't try it on its own. Always have it on a biscuit or something like that. Don't ever try it on.
Well, I
its
was
own.
curious because I opened one and I smelt it, and I was like, it smells like vitamins, but doesn't look like vitamins. And I just took my finger and dipped it very lightly and tasted it, and like, wow, the blood pressure in Australians must be really high.
Yeah, sugar intake is too.
Yeah, to neutralize it. It actually wasn't too bad. What do you think, Herman?
It wasn't so bad on the toe.
Herman put up that George Jetson picture. He's yakking right now. He's frozen. You see that?
It's not something,
Yeah.
to me, something worse than what it was, and I think that's what
You know what?
I
I'm
expected
gonna
it
man
to be
up.
the
I'm
most
gonna man
god-awful
up and
thing.
finish the last piece of toast.
Yeah, you always
Spread her
when
on,
somebody's
man.
going to try something, you always
Just
tell
say
them
you're
the
gonna
worst thing
man up.
about it
Just
first.
say you like it.
Make it
Just say you like it,
anticlimactic.
and can I get that other pack back?
He's gonna go back to your crib.
Just
You
say,
know, I'm
just
not
say you
sure how I'm
like
gonna
it. Can I get
I'm
that
not
other
sure
pack back?
how I'm gonna feel in the morning. But Rob, feet on the ground. You and your wife Sue. I can't wait for y'all to come to America. I have some things I want you guys to taste.
Heck
Over
yeah.
here. Have you guys, now I don't eat this personally myself, Tim, I'm like you. You don't eat Vegemite and it's from Australia. Well, I'm from the United States and I don't eat chitlins. I want Rob to try chitlins.
You never had
Chitlins?
chitlins before. What?
No,
No,
my grandmother made them when I was a little boy, and I remember her making them and having to clean them, and I'm like, why are y'all eating that? And and Rob, I want you to try chitlins. If I gotta send you a freaking frozen packet, I want you to try chitlins. But anyway, this is the last piece of Vegemite I may ever taste in my life. I don't know. I may pull it out at a party or something. Wait till everyone's drunk and just put it on the table and see how they react.
And just clean your bathroom first because there's going to be a lot of traffic.
You know what? Honestly,
Put it out into a bowl and let them think it's dip.
try this one. It's not bad. What'd you say, Herman?
Just scoop it out into a
Not,
bowl.
not
and
while
let
he's
'em think
eating.
it's dip.
I ain't never gone over to Herman's barbecues. Never gone over. You know what? If somebody comes to America, you should get them to eat gizzards.
Well,
Why?
chitlins is, chitlins is
All right. There is
large intestines,
Tom.
hog.
You can
So-
put too much of this stuff on toast.
You definitely can. The problem is if you don't quickly hydrate, Okay, you're gonna have
your
an
beer?
episode.
No, you can honestly put two.
Lawrence has got to that level where he's decided, oh, maybe the last one was a little too much.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
was trying to get rid of the pack.
I'm there, Paul. Paul, I'm seriously there. I don't have to yak. I'm perfectly fine. But that had a little too much might in the veggie.
Too much might in the veggie.
Yeah,
I can tell you
need
what
a
I
swig
call
of
it
beer.
over here,
I'm
but
glad I did have beer here. Beer, they were right. Beer does wash it down.
Beer goes best.
But after the
yeah.
beer taste goes, it's almost like you're permeating from your belly, the smell of vitamin B or something, because I'm breathing and I can smell it.
You'll
should
smell
see
it
the
tomorrow
kids over
morning
here. They
too.
love it.
Hey,
The kids
Tom.
over here love it.
Tomorrow
What'd you say, Tom?
Maybe
Tomorrow
about an
morning?
hour.
No one better
You're
go
gonna
to the
smell it.
bathroom after me?
You're gonna smell it tomorrow morning, buddy.
Oh yeah.
It stays for a day or two.
Hey, babe, what time you
At
gotta go to
least.
work?
Lawrence will log off at
See
7
what
o'clock
time
on
you
the
gotta go to
dot.
work.
Huh?
Yeah.
What time
She
you
should
gotta
go.
work tomorrow? Okay.
Oh my god.
Lawrence will be in the bathroom with a toothbrush scrubbing his tongue, you know?
Yeah.
You know, the way you guys made it sound, I actually thought it would be that bad.
Oh, that's how you have to present it.
Yeah.
And then all of your mind is open for the reality when you first taste it.
Well, it's funny because I know it's in my stomach, but I can still smell vitamin B permeating.
Yeah,
from it
it's
as
like
I breathe.
okay, a good example would be like White Castles. Okay, it'll
Oh,
work
that's a
through
good
your system.
example.
Okay,
White
that's a
Castles.
good example.
Yes,
White Castle burgers.
It's
yeah,
true.
come on, man. That's
not
like a
good
high
example.
colonic. Okay.
White Castles
right.
at 2 a.m. in Mount Laurel, New Jersey.
Well,
Nice.
there's
Tim
there's
Jackson.
only a right time to get them.
Hey Tim,
Okay.
the only
Gotta be
time
half
I
in the
eat White
bag.
Castle is after 1 a.m. and before 6 a.m. And you have
Yes.
to be coming from
It's a
someplace
special meaning.
from someplace where you were drinking.
Yep.
Well,
There you
White
go.
Horse Lounge.
That's the
White
lineup.
Horse
That's the lineup
Lounge.
right there.
There you go. See that's how you know about the 2 a.m. White Castle.
Mhm.
That's the
yeah,
crave
absolutely.
hour.
Yeah.
That's
an
the
East
crave
Coast.
hour.
That's why they
Yep.
came up with that
New York
slogan.
metropolitan area.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. I've survived the Vegemite. It's not as bad, but the
No,
last
yeah, sure.
dosage I did put
Put
a
too
little
much.
much on the last
Yeah,
piece of
too
toast.
much. Too much.
There
You got-
are limits to it.
You got cocky. You got cocky
Yeah.
there.
Now you
Yeah.
three,
Okay.
now you three got to get a shirt that says "I survived Vegemite."
Yes.
Just don't mix the
Those
E with an A,
guys
and you're fine.
survived
The E
Vegemite.
with the A between the V and the G.
Those guys survive Vegemite. Who's on
Vegemite.
drugs, White Castle.
No. VAGMIT. Don't say it out loud. He'll get a monetization.
No, the views of yes.
The views.
Oh, here we go. The views and
Yeah.
opinions that are heard tonight are not necessarily the views and opinions of everyone on the panel and or in the chat.
Boom.
And with that, I'm not sure how I'm going to be feeling later, but I think I'm okay. I survived. I
You'll be
cleared
all
it across. See, I
Life
opened
is a
it up.
crapshoot.
If you guys see, I put a pretty big dent in it.
Yeah, he loves
There
it.
you go.
I put a
there you
big
go.
dent in it. So,
He ate 6
Now,
months
Justin,
worth of it right there.
Justin,
Herman could put his back on the shelf and
I-
sell it.
I have
6
five-
months worth.
Hey, Lawrence, just take your finger and do the swirl in there and just,
Paul, stop it.
Yeah, dude. Yeah,
Just
that
because
last
you
finger.
do that with gray shrimp.
Oh,
gray
man.
shrimp, good.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Paul has vintage stuff in his freezer, Tom. If
Yeah.
you don't know,
Oh,
he's
It's not
pulled-
good until it's 10 years old.
Age is
come
like
on.
fine wine.
He
Yeah.
says the expiration
Yeah,
date
shrimp
is just
definitely
a,
does. Yeah.
he
You know
says
what?
the expiration date is just a forewarning of how many more years you got to go.
You know what was the
Just-
nastiest thing he ever said?
What?
He had that cocktail sauce dipping the
Oh,
shrimp in it,
oh.
right?
See now,
And he said it tasted a little tangy. He was going to throw it away. So
I
he
can't
went to
even
dump
drink
it in the sink, and there was pieces of shrimp in the bottom of the container.
Oh,
That were gray.
oh.
that were gray.
They were gray. Yeah.
Now keep in mind, he made
Man.
the bottle was probably encrusted. That's how long it was closed. And when you
Oh,
opened it, Paul, did it go? Psst?
Oh. Oh.
That's how you know when it's fresh. You know, they tell you when you crack the seal.
It's
No,
like
that's
a
also
soda.
when it's It's also when it's creating its own carbon dioxide. Paul.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, from decay.
If you had a yeast in there, you could have started some alcohol there.
Yeah, could have had some hooch.
I had a fish fry last week.
Some
with
cocktail, shrimp
I had a
cocktail
fish-
hooch.
I had a fish fry last week with some fish that I've had since 1997.
oh, come on, serious?
In the
Yeah.
freezer?
There's
Now you
actually
wonder
a
why
show
you
on-
got leg pains and back pains and arm
Yeah.
pains. You
Lacking
wonder.
sleep.
Yeah, that shit's coming back up slowly.
Uh-huh.
Slow.
It is. It definitely is.
See the
Well,
skunks? The skunks at his
Tom?
house, they're right underneath where his fridge is at.
I'd like to thank you for getting me mentally ready to try this stuff.
We had to prepare you. It was like a title box's
I
training
do know
schedule.
what
Okay.
I'm going to keep this for.
Sealant?
My daughter pisses
Party
me
guest?
off. No, my daughter pisses me off. This will be
Yeah.
your punishment. You'll have
Oh,
to
you lay
eat
out a
half-
whole tray.
Yeah, she's going to have to eat half a tube of this.
You lay out a whole tray like it's
She
the best
said
thing
she
going.
can hear me.
That's not
You
gonna
said
work.
spread it on a sandwich,
She's
Lawrence.
2 rooms across. Now, if I say, Kyla, come do the dishes, I don't hear nothing.
Won't hear
But
you?
She hears this, though. You know what?
Yep.
Just spread it
Can-
on the bread of a sandwich.
Hey, Tim, if I
Yeah.
take some Vegemite and put it around the edge, I can reseal it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good bond.
You said you
Oh
could use
my
it as
God.
gasket glue, right?
I'm telling you.
Gasket sealant. Justin, you
Yeah.
might be able to take some to work and pass it off.
And seal an oil pan with it.
Honestly, it wasn't that bad. I still have a slight aftertaste. I must admit.
You will have that aftertaste
Yeah,
for a little
yeah.
while.
As long
Yeah,
as I
like 10, 15 years. Yeah.
Yeah, about that.
Yeah, Tim Jackson said he tried it 15 years ago and he hasn't. I may
will
be
never
scarred
touch
for
it.
life. I may
Hey, Bill,
not.
what's up?
What's up, Bill? Hey, Bill. If you've never seen a black man turn red before, watch the replay.
Yeah, we just saw it happen.
The best was the watery eyes. That I have to say, that was a nice touch.
I didn't know what to expect.
Oh
Even-
man! Now I want to see Paul try it.
Yeah, Paul.
But he'll love it.
Paul's screen is frozen.
Paul,
No.
yeah, all of a sudden, right?
Breathe, Paul. Breathe. Breathe.
You got movement in the picture behind you.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, right.
As far as the moving beyond.
He's
Wait a
frozen.
minute.
He got an action.
Wait, you
going.
guys
How
remember
you tell?
seeing? You guys remember seeing that commercial where the girl is supposed to be sexing her boyfriend or whatever, and she's standing there tweaking along the wall, and it's the girl's father. So
Oh.
he goes, I see you, you slut, and she freezes, and he says your chain is still moving or something in the background.
Did you see the one on
Find it.
Facebook? Did you see the one on Facebook? The guy's at the girl's door, and he's holding his arm up against the wall, and she comes out. Her sister. He's asking her to give him a beep beep, and
Yeah.
his her sister comes out. Did you see that one?
No.
He had his
No,
arm on
no.
the intercom the whole time, and he said,
Oh,
Oh my!
No.
"Dad wants me to tell
Everybody-
you that."
Everybody in the
Dad.
household.
okay,
Yeah, Dad
Bill.
will come down and give it to him, or I will give it to him. Just give it to him and just let him go.
Oh, I
But for
haven't.
God's
Hey,
sake,
Chris
take
Hope.
your arm off.
Happy birthday, Chris Hope. I think it's your birthday yesterday or today, one of the two. But
Chris,
happy birthday.
Yeah, I think his birthday was the other day.
You know what?
yeah, I think
I
so.
couldn't have done it without beer. That's
Beer
all I'm
makes
gonna say.
everything. Beer makes everything right.
Yes, it does.
Yes, it does.
Yes. If I could show you my desk right now, you'd be like, "Yeah, it did." Crazy. Last night was a blinder.
Well, I'm glad you got to make it on here, Tim Jackson, because with you going back and forth to work, and like when you're on Roger, like in the morning, see, the problem is I already do enough time on YouTube as it is. I have this live stream. I have Herman's live stream. I have Paul's live stream. Then I try to respond to each and every comment when someone comments on the video. Then you have to check other people's pages to show the same support.
That's
So
right.
by
Yeah.
the time you go through the day or the morning doing all of that stuff, you realize a few hours has passed. And
Yep.
it's not always easy for me to get on in the morning.
Yeah, it's not enough time in the day, but
No.
thanks for having me on. And yeah, this is fun. This is funny as heck.
Great way to start your morning out, huh?
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah, I can see them now and later on. There were these Yanks
Look it over.
on stream that tried Vegemite. They're
He'll be
really
talking about it on his construction site tomorrow.
I know, right?
Oh yes, I will.
That's okay. That's okay. I said I would do it. I did it for Rob. Like I said, he sent me a box of sweets and a bunch of stuff from Australia, candy and chocolate. In fact,
Oh.
wait a minute.
Well, Herman,
You know of this,
Yeah.
Tim.
Herman,
What
Does
is
this
that?
wrapper look familiar?
Yeah.
Her-
Hold on.
Oh, that's what's it? Oh yeah. That
Her-
is good. That's
Herman-
chocolate and it has caramel in the middle.
Herman, now,
Yeah.
now's the time to
My
tell him
wife
that
killed
he got a box of
Mm.
chocolates and sweets. He didn't share it with you guys, but
Oh,
he
yeah.
gives you guys the Vegemite.
Yeah, Justin. We got a box of cookies and chocolate
You
and
get
all
no
kind of
dessert.
stuff, and all he shared with us was the Vegemite.
He didn't give you no
Oh,
dessert.
man.
No
That's
dessert.
not right. I'll get your address, Herman. I'll send you some stuff.
Well,
Hey,
him and his wife sent us a bunch of stuff. They did. I'll get the box to show you what we have left, Tim. This is
Okay.
all that's left.
Hey,
Sent
hey,
Tim
Lawrence.
Tams also.
Tim Tam's good. Lawrence, on them packets that you just showed me of the candy, well, they call it lollies over here. There's questions on it. It's like a trivia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Each
Yeah.
and every one.
Yeah.
Well, my wife didn't realize it, but
Yeah, the
someone
wrappers.
had mentioned it. Give me a second.
Yeah. And with the Tim Tams, what you do, what kids over here do, you bite the ends off of them, and it acts like a straw, and you take the chocolate milk and suck
And
it
then
through
you
the
take it
Tim
and suck it through. Yeah.
Tam. Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah. Okay. Now I have not tried the candy bar that he sent me called
Which is
Violet
that-
Crumbler.
That's like an
Violet.
aero bar.
Yeah,
That's
That's
a
sort
lot
of
of
has
air
that.
injected into it.
Okay.
Flaky.
All right.
Yeah.
These Redskins.
Oh, you'll like them. Redskins
do.
are just like
Now he told did like taffy.
Twizzler.
It's
That's
they're
like-
like Airhead taffies.
yes.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
Airheads here in the States. They're very similar, except they're very stiff. So I asked Rob, how do I soften it up? He says, put it in your pocket.
Yep.
Pretty much.
Don't do that in the summer. I put my hand into my pocket and pulled out a red goo.
Oh,
But now I know. I just take and I rub it in my hand or play with it or twist a piece off. But these are like Airheads. He didn't know, but we do have Milo here in the States.
yeah, you do. Yeah.
We do have
Milo's
Milo.
good.
What else? Wow, everything's almost gone. Oh, honey, Capilano honey. Pure
Oh,
honey from
Capilano.
Australia.
Yeah, good.
So now
Good honey.
I don't use honey. My wife does. So when it starts getting cold, she'll probably put some in her tea and stuff. And the
Yep.
last but not least, now this I enjoy, is Nescafe coffee.
Oh yeah, that's what I drink. Yep.
But they don't sell this particular brand of coffee here. Everything else that
What
he
they
sent is gone.
Jeez.
That's a nice care package right there.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
basically sent me diabetes in a box, minus the Vegemite. Minus the Vegemite. Okay. I
That was
guess
the only
the
healthy
salt,
thing in there.
the salt and the Vegemite was to
coffee won't
counter
hurt
all
you.
the sugar in the box.
Yeah.
That's what it is, Tim. You think?
Yep. yeah.
Because the salt
Oh,
content. Hold on. I have to
Yeah,
put my
the salt
glasses on.
content is.
I want
big.
to look at this here and
I
see
reckon it would be.
what
but
I
it's all
just
natural.
ingested.
It's all natural. Vegemite
But
is all natural.
you figure a McDonald's fillet of fish, before they cut it in half and charge you twice for it, that half a fillet of fish that used to be this big, which is that thin now, had 600 grams of salt in
Yeah.
it.
Holy
This
crap.
one
I
here-
would- McDonald's
Okay.
is crap.
Ingredients: yeast extract,
Yeah.
yeast grown from barley and wheat. They don't tell you that they scrape it from the bottom of a barrel.
It's that
Salt.
nanotechnology, man.
salt, mineral, salt, malt, extract, barley, color, flavors, niacin, thiamine, riboflavin. That's where the vitamin B comes in.
Yeah,
Riboflavins are mineral.
yeah,
Mhm.
it's all.
I'm trying to see. I'm
It's
trying to
brewer's
see.
yeast, basically. It's what you scrape out after you get down
Okay,
to
Well,
the
the
there's-
ferment.
sodium is not. Woo!
There's
Three
Vegemite and
thousand-
Maramite.
3,000 milligrams of sodium.
So you need like 4 bushels of bananas to balance that, and 2 sweet potatoes to get the potassium to balance that out.
Yeah, dude. No wonder I started sweating.
Some biscuits and gravy too.
Everything else is small. The amount of salt is 3,300 milligrams. The only other thing is protein, 25.9 grams. So basically, this is salt swill.
It keeps it fresh, the salt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
salt does cure a lot of things. You put
If you're on survival mode, those grams of protein will take you a long way.
But you
Putting
got
that
to
in your
increase-
survival kit.
you have
Yeah.
to increase your
But
potassium
Tom-
so it don't kill
Tom,
you.
here in New York, you can just go to McDonald's and ask for a salt packet.
Well,
See,
you
the
in the
best thing they
jungle.
have over
Extra
here.
salt on your quarter pounder.
If you're in the
The best
jungle,
thing
you
they
might
have
need
over
that.
here is a Costco. So I get my grits from there. I get my biscuits.
Oh, you're right.
hot
There's
biscuits.
Costco's in Australia.
Yeah,
See, I didn't know. I like Costco. The problem with that is, with Costco, when you go there and you're used to getting something, you usually should stock up on it because they get it in by the skids. Like
Yeah.
my sister-in-law likes the Nestle's iced tea, the green tea
Yeah.
that they make.
Yeah.
And they sell it by the case there, which is like a 48 pack or however they sell it. You can't get it nowhere else like that, but they only sell it during certain times of the year.
yeah. Well, went back home. I used to go to Delaware and go to, what was it, Sam's Club or one of them.
Sam's Club is like that's the
It's
Walmart
just
version
like a
of it, yeah.
Costco. Yeah.
Costco or BJ's. We also have BJ's here, which is
BJ's.
yeah,
I
same
remember
thing.
that.
Yeah.
I
remember
find
that.
that BJ's is a little bit better because they have more products.
Yeah. A variation too. They used to have a
What's
lot
up,
of.
Curtis? How are you, man? I'm sorry I didn't see you come in. I'm still, my vision is slightly blurred due to the
Yeah, I just happened to look up and see him there too. I didn't.
Hey,
Set the tone.
there you go. There you
Set
go.
the tone.
Hey, there's
Oh,
Stevie.
yeah.
We repping the Bronx.
Repping.
Australia repping the Bronx. There we
Yeah.
There we go.
I got a couple of pictures with this shirt on, running around.
I got an American flag out. Well, I don't have it flying this year, but
go.
on Australia Day, I have the Australian flag and the American flag flying.
Here's a question for you, Tim. How the hell did you wind up in Australia?
A woman.
A girl.
All right, say no more.
I knew it.
Say no more.
That's it, brother.
Say no
That's it.
more. The only thing that could make a man drop everything he has and move to another country.
Be on a
Would be a
plane
woman.
for a whole day.
32 hours,
You didn't,
brother.
you didn't
32
try.
Look at
hours.
that.
You didn't
More
try
than
the
a day.
You didn't try the 90-day fiance thing. You just
Oh, I did, and then she got pregnant.
a woman.
There you go.
Okay. All right.
You know, the most things that I miss from America are the Italian foods and Gus's Pizzeria, Pat's Pizzeria, like Stromboli's, Philly cheesesteaks on Friday night.
Calzones. Yeah.
Calzone.
How is Chinese food in Australia?
Dead
Compared
cat.
to
Well,
American?
yeah, it's still the same.
Compared,
Yeah,
it's similar to over here. So you
Yeah.
miss pizza and lasagna and ziti and all,
Yeah.
like Tom said, the calzones and
I'll make my own. I'll make my own Italian food because I grew up in Reading, Pennsylvania, and Philly, South Street, going every Friday night. I grew up in Southern Jersey. If you know a
Okay.
place called Salem, New Jersey,
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
you wouldn't want to go there now, but Salem, New Jersey, yeah, that's where I brought up.
Yeah, we
What's
as
up,
we as New
19?
Yorkers expect good pizza.
Oh yeah.
We take it. We take it for granted.
Listen, I will never forget me and Herman went into a pizza shop. I've never in my life done this. Walked into a pizza shop and saw people eating pizza and did not smell it.
What?
Oh, that's no.
What?
No,
That's a
Atlantic
walkout.
City. And
Yeah, we did walk out.
we went to the Atlantic City drone convention, which they canceled and then
They canceled at the
rescheduled.
last minute.
They
Yeah.
canceled it, rescheduled, and canceled it after they saw
Right.
how many hotel rooms were booked.
Yeah.
Okay, and we wind up going out that evening to try and get something to eat away from the casino, because
Yeah.
you know a hot dog at the casino is like $10. So,
Yeah.
so if you're gonna get something to eat, you might as well go to local streets. So we went to this pizza shop. It had people in it. There were maybe about 3 or 4 tables that had people at it, and they were
Mhm.
eating pizza. There were people ordering pizza at the counter, and me and Herman looked at each other like this. I said, "No, we good." We walked out. I did not smell pizza. I swear.
Oh, you
man.
gotta
I've
leave.
never been in a restaurant where I couldn't smell the food that they were supposed to specialize in, and
Yeah.
that mentally scarred me. And like you
It
said,
would, man.
coming from New York, you expect good pizza.
Yep.
For the people that I know that make pizza and bagels here in New York or have made it, they will tell you the secret's in the water.
The water.
Yes,
It's the
that's
water.
true. It's true, Tom. It's so true.
Yep.
If you taste pizza from Manhattan, pizza from Brooklyn, and then you go to Long Island, it's completely different taste because of the water.
Well, you know what's different over here too. Like I remember going to the Philly Zoo, and you know them vending machines with the soft pretzels. You get 4 for $1. Back then, you did. They don't have them over here. They try a soft pretzel over here. It's like, what is that? What the heck is that? Then they got stuff in the restaurants, American burger. No, that is not an American burger. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let me go cook one for you. I'll be right back.
Every place that I've been to, they tried to do something like that. It was bad.
Yeah. Yep.
Like when I went upstate, they had a pizzeria called I Love New York Pizza. And a lot of people there, so I was like, "Oh, let me try a slice." I was like, "What the hell is this?"
A lot of states do that. They push that New York title on their pizza shops, but most of the time I don't even try it. I gave up.
Yeah. Like mozzarella sticks. They don't even know what they are over here. They started serving mozzarella sticks at the McDonald's here.
Wow.
Oh, really?
They didn't have the right sauce with it. I think they had
Marinara sauce. You need the marinara
goes
sauce
with
with it.
mozzarella.
Wow.
They had something else totally
I
different.
just
was
found
like,
out Burger King sold mozzarella sticks the other day.
What? See, that's
Yeah.
unbelievable.
My boss brought some last week. He's like, "Yo, you just try these. These are good." He's big on fast food because he's used to driving and eating on his way to the next job and stuff. So he's big on fast food. He's like, "Yo, you should try the mozzarella sticks." I'm like, "I don't think so." And then he was like, "Come on, try one." Then I tasted it. It was okay.
Yeah.
It was okay.
Probably salty as hell.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I made them
yes.
over here at a barbecue
actually-
I had, and I had about 40 or 50 of them on a plate. I went outside to get a 30-pack of my beer out of the car. Came back, they were gone. I was like, what the heck?
My nephew actually knows how to make mozzarella sticks. He was trying to show me, and I'm like, I just don't have the patience to do it.
Yeah, it's weird. They don't know how to make fritters. They try them, but not. No way.
All I smell is Vegemite. Wow.
I see it's permeating. It's permeating from you while you're breathing. I'm telling you, I'm convinced the stomach acid inside it's starting to grow into a life form.
The mites are on a march.
The mites are on a march. They're creating a bigger mite.
I'll tell you, go back.
Justin, you're going to smell this next week. That's the problem.
Stop, Tom. Stop.
You will.
I got iced tea.
You know.
There you go.
And see, you would think that I would learn from a Chinese restaurant. If you go to a Chinese restaurant, they will sell you anything with a sauce or a cream or some kind of broth with it. But if you ever look at people that work in a Chinese restaurant, what they eat, they only eat rice with broth and maybe a small piece of meat. And I should learn from that and Tim Jackson. He comes from a country where they're selling stuff and giving it to us Americans that he doesn't eat.
You should see. You should see if they have it on the menu. I think it's in town. It says
Stop.
American
Stop.
hot dog.
Oh, really? Oh,
American hot dog.
no, I thought you were
Wow.
going to say they had Vegemite on the menu. I was going, oh my God.
Like, no.
All right, that's too much.
They got rid of MSG. No.
Hey, Drone Bum, how are you, man?
How you
What's
say
up, Paul?
They got an American hot dog on the menu.
Yeah.
How is it an American hot dog? Because they named it that?
Yeah.
Just
Just
breads?
because. Yep.
Did they at least have some breads in there?
Nah.
Well,
They just.
It's got
They were-
kangaroo meat, doesn't it?
Okay.
Oh yeah, they got kangaroo meat. That's pretty good. It's pretty good.
We still waiting for that video, Tim, of a kangaroo sighting.
Yeah, I will. I'll get it out there.
hey, welcome back, newfound drone. You miss the Vegemite taste. I was a man about it. I did eat, and let me pull the label back so you guys can see. It actually closed itself. The hand came up and it
They want to go to
covered
sleep.
itself back up.
The mites want to take a nap.
But
It
this
actually
is how much
closed
I had of it. Hold on. Down to the plastic.
One more time.
But Herman, Lawrence, just
I'm
give it a
going to
little
reseal
swirl
this
on
and
your
give
finger.
this to someone for Christmas.
Little swirl on your finger there. There
You know, the
go.
scary
Always-
part.
Paul, it's always the ones who don't drink that say drink, drink, drink.
Yep,
The
yep.
scary part, Lawrence, is you're gonna cover that up tomorrow morning when you look at it. It's gonna be full again. That's the scary part.
It's going to be a filament for a cavity.
Yeah, right. Well, it was interesting. I will say, yeah, Curtis Dart, do it again, or it didn't happen. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
you got to watch the
Yeah,
replay
there
on
you
that.
go, Curtis.
You got to watch the replay on that, bro. Or
Oh, man.
I could next day use some, and you could do it on your live stream.
That'd be
Okay.
cool. Do that.
Out of
Little.
10 packs, out of 10 packs, I gave out
Do it for yourself.
4, and I have 4 packs left in here.
So
I'm
Justin
good.
loves it.
Got
I
5.
will ship
You're good.
free. I will ship straight to you. If you want to
That'd be
try
cool.
some of this stuff,
Not enough for the rest of the year.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody, as long as you hit the thumbs up and leave a comment below, you'll
So
be
you spike
eligible
and spread it
for
heavy.
the
Herman,
Vegemite
guess what you're
giveaway
getting from me for
contest.
Christmas?
There you go, Tom.
Guess what you're getting for Christmas, Herman?
No problem. I can re-gift it right back to you.
Yeah, that's what tomorrow's called.
Gift that keeps
Regifting.
on giving.
Oh,
Hey,
that's bad.
Justin, was it all that bad, Justin?
Oh, it's not bad. Well, I'm good.
Then why do you still
I'm
taste,
good.
Yeah.
why do you
Got an extra
still
one for
why
you,
do you
don't worry.
smell vitamin B? Because I swear I had a vitamin B shot or something. It's permeating in the air.
Yeah,
You just
coming
did
out
with
of your
that
voice all day.
nanotechnology.
That
The gift.
nanotechnology.
It's the
They're
gift that
building a
keeps on
small
giving.
city in my corner of my stomach right now.
You gonna send some to Curtis?
But tomorrow they'll be flying ships around your belly.
Oh. They'll be on the march until they see the ocean again. Okay.
Well, what was that sci-fi movie where it came up out of their stomach?
Oh, aliens?
Alien. Yeah.
That's when they
Paul
full,
loves filming
full
watercraft.
adults. When they turn full adults, they'll just bust out of your chest
Yep.
and run across the table.
That's not
That
funny.
is wrong.
That's seriously not funny.
It seriously ain't funny.
Was Justin or Herman to get a call at about 12, 1 o'clock in 1 a.m. How's your stomach feel?
Yeah.
Because mine
Yeah.
feels a little strange.
Just remember, the ambulances don't do ride share, so you each have to get your own.
And you
That's
know what's
right.
messed
You
up
gotta
where I
load it
live,
up with
Tom?
butter.
But Tom, you know where I live? The trauma center is all the way in Jamaica, at Jamaica Hospital,
Oh,
where I
Oh
live.
yeah, know it very well.
So I could see in the ambulance, now hurry up. It's about to explode. Get me there.
oh man.
I-
Well, at
I-
least y'all are daring to do it.
You know what? I will. I'm not going to say I'll try anything once because that's not true. I'd be lying if I told you that. Okay, but something like this is acceptable. I can mentally get ready, like I did. Like I told you, I cheated. I opened up one. I
I
smelled
thought
it.
you liked it.
Oh, no one said they liked it.
The way you were eating it, like you liked it, you put that pea size on each.
He ate-
Went too
quarter of
far.
bread.
No, I was
He
He
good
went too
until
far,
I
and
was
he's going to
good
regret it.
until that last piece.
You
That
said
tainted
put
me.
a pea size on a
Put
slice
like that
of
much
toast.
on it.
But
Yeah,
hold
he
up.
Kept
put
on
like that
going
much
for
on it.
more.
And
He
you
ate
put a
half the
pea
packet.
size on each quarter of the bread.
Not only
Yeah.
that,
Yep.
hold up.
Yeah, but you notice he stopped when his eyes started watering.
But Lauren said,
Well-
she served me 4 pieces like I'm gonna eat all 4, but he ate all 4.
He ate all 4. Yeah.
I have it at dinner, man.
Well, there are
Damn.
people who eat
Yeah,
hot
she doesn't know
pepper.
you.
She knows you.
Oh hell yeah!
I didn't have dinner yet, man. I may not eat until tomorrow again.
So
Gone.
make some more toast so you can finish the Vegemite.
Yeah, more toast. When you finish.
Oh, Lawrence, you better give those mites something else to eat. Otherwise, it's going to be you all night long, okay?
What
What'd you say they're going to be
more
feeding off of me,
butter.
Tom?
You better give them something else
This
to
is why I'm
feed off
trying to
of,
get them
okay?
drunk now. If I get them drunk,
Yeah.
maybe they'll
Yeah.
pass out.
Yeah, there you go.
give them some more brewer's yeast while you're at it. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, more fungus, right?
Yeah.
You know, if I mix Vegemite with yogurt, which one would win
Yeah.
Yogurt.
in a germ fair?
I can tell you
germ
who's
fair.
not going to win. You.
Yo, I tell you, Australia
You're
has
going
the
to
most.
lose.
Australia has the most powerful poison in creatures, so I think the
Yes.
Vegemite will win.
Yeah, they got
It
things.
might.
That,
It just might.
Everything out there kill you.
Or
They
create a
got,
new.
yeah, that's the problem. They got too much shit
hey,
that'll kill you
Stevie,
there.
or create a new life form.
Yep.
Yeah.
You just started something. It's gonna grow out from Queens. It's gonna take over Brooklyn, reach the Bronx eventually. It's
Hey,
over.
you guys saw the blob.
yeah.
You remember the blob? It started out small, didn't it?
Yep.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
watch it take over the Rockaways.
Yeah, there
Salty
you go.
and sweet go
It's gonna be
go
a
good
sweet-
together.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
Drone Bum, you live on the island. Would you like me to send you a couple of packages of some Vegemite
Oh yeah.
free
Yeah,
of charge?
Do that.
Free of charge.
Yeah.
So you could try some on your morning show.
I'll be right
Yeah,
back.
if the
You want them to do the show?
pandemic hasn't killed you, right?
Yeah, yeah.
with the
If you
Vegemite.
survive the pandemic, you can survive Vegemite.
I hear there's antibodies in that Vegemite.
Yeah.
I bet.
Well,
Hey.
he's gotta be able to keep his eye on the drone.
Yeah, Paul, I will send you some to Long Island. You're right there. The snail mail. It'll survive the mail and the X-raying and everything. It's a living organism.
Hey, you can
Yeah.
send him 1 packet. By the time it gets there, it'll be 2.
Yeah, right. Could you imagine? It's snake venom spread a bit on the top of it. That will calm it down. Snake venom. It might create a new life form.
Black
Curtis.
mamba snake. Yep.
It might create a new life form.
That's
Oh,
what
you
you
had
use
some
Vegemite
already.
for. No, that's what you use the Vegemite for, is to try to neutralize the black
snake
mamba
venom.
snake bite,
There you go.
to slow it down long enough, okay?
shit.
So you can get to the hospital.
You liquefy it and put it in the
Yeah.
IV.
Yeah.
It's funny. Drone Bum says he had some already last year with Dennis Lovelady. Well, okay, it's good to know that we weren't the only suckers in New York to try this stuff. That is good to know. Very, very good to know. Hey, Justin, look what came.
Oh, what's that?
Win 6. That's the 6-inch that I'm going to do. But anyway, getting back to any type of drone talk or whatever we were doing. Yes, Agent K, we did. There's Agent K. Where do you live in the United States? I am shipping
I'll
out
ship you some.
packages of Vegemite, free of charge. I have about 4 here. I figured I can send one to you, send one to Drone Bum, send one to see it's no fair. Tom didn't try it, but you, Stevie, might be interested in trying some.
Let's link up.
Yes.
I'll meet you.
Okay.
Well, I can give you this one.
I got actually.
But hold on, I gave Herman 2.
Lawrence
There you
happens to like it, so I want him to have some
No,
left
dude,
over so he can make breakfast and stuff. Because
I can still
he
breathe.
can put an egg on that. He'd be good.
Yeah, think about it, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
there you go.
see, now he's messing with me, Tom, because and I consider breakfast anything from the night before you throw an egg in it, it's legally breakfast.
There you go.
So
Half a packet of
goes to waste.
Vegemite, or tomorrow morning, it'll be a full packet of Vegemite. with your eggs.
Hey,
And then
Stevie,
then
if
you
you
have
take
chicken,
this,
maybe.
but Stevie, Capture Life Connection likes hiking. So if he takes a pack of this with him and he gets lost, he could survive until
Survival.
I'll put
Yeah,
that on
just- just
I'll put
off
it on
the-
a cricket.
Just on the protein. Yeah.
I'll get all that protein.
Hey, Lawrence, you
Yeah.
spread some of that on your eggs, you might have chicken.
See, now you got to try the Maramite. Maramite.
Hey, now
There's
you're
another
making
one?
shit up. Now it sounds like he's making shit up.
Nah, there's Vegemite.
No, he's
There's
not.
Vegemite and there's Maramite. I'm pretty sure it's
No,
Maramite.
thank you. I've had enough mites already. My stomach is warm. My stomach is warm like I've been drinking liquor, and I only have beer. I have a feeling the Vegemite is swimming in the beer like they're in a pool or something.
Oh yeah, doing the backstroke.
Either that or it formed a rock and it's sitting by itself.
Yeah, what?
Hey, Justin,
Promite.
how much did you eat? Of the
Yeah,
pack?
there's Promite. There's Promite too.
Decent amount.
Listen, see now, Tim,
Quarter
I'm
of it.
convinced you're making shit up.
I got an Australian woman right out there on the couch. She's throwing me these things.
Listen, shit,
Promite?
no, thank you.
What's in the Promite?
What's in the
Promite.
Promite?
The Promite is the one that lifts the weights.
Oh, wait, oh damn, Justin! Wow, hold it straight. Oh, so you did about the same amount of damage I did. I don't feel bad.
I was
Half a packet.
I was thinking that Justin would be the one licking it out, going, "This is good."
Licking it right out of the package. Yeah.
So the Promite's going to have a much sweeter taste than
Oh,
the
they
Vegemite.
just added sugar to Vegemite and called it Promite.
Yeah. We'll call it something else. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I don't touch anything.
Yeah,
that
so
says
you've
Promite.
had it.
Buy
though.
this 12-ounce jar so you can spread it liberally across toast.
Oh hell no!
Listen, I'm
Oh,
glad,
my
Rob,
God.
you sent me the Vegemite along with the care package. But I'd like to know how come my stomach is feeling warm, like I've been drinking liquor.
It's that
You
have
nanotechnology taking over.
There's a lot going on.
You ever seen how oyster?
But no, what's
how it
scary
creates
is I
pearls?
mean, what happened? Henry?
How pearls created. That's what's happening
Pearl
in your
is-
stomach
is-
right now.
No, what's
Constantly
scary?
finding over
That
and
may be
over
true
and over.
because that may be true because guys, before the live stream, I had some fish sticks. So between the fish sticks, the bread, the
Oh, you're
beer,
having a
the
full
toast,
episode right
and the Vegemite,
Oh.
I'm sure I've started a new life form.
What do you got? The dietary life of a 16-year-old? What are you doing?
He's going to come back tomorrow and make a show about a pearl came out of his butt.
Yeah. You know,
That'll be Wednesday. That'll be Wednesday.
you did eat yeast. So yeast is going to, it's a living organism.
Yeah.
It's going to knock around in there and see what else it can produce.
And yeast.
Remember,
and
what it
beer.
does is, if you had anything that had sugar in it, anything like that, yeast in beer, to ferment beer, eats all the sugar, and it farts out carbon dioxide
Oh, you need
and alcohol.
Which is why I just
Okay.
burped up vitamin B, right?
Yeah, you'll be, yeah, Justin,
just
you'll smell that
burped up
again in the
vitamin
morning.
B.
Don't worry.
It's gonna
I
bring
can-
those fish
All you
sticks
need
back to
now-
life.
All you need now is some
Yeah.
seeds. Lawrence, you'll be good to go.
Yeah.
Hey, Lawrence, I had an idea. Maybe next Sunday night
Here we go.
you could have a challenge.
Here we go.
with Vegemite and moonshine.
Oh hell! Oh hell!
No.
Yeah,
That
it's
Vegemite
just-
will make it a stronger proof.
Oh yeah. And Paul, it's not about today. We won't be able to witness what happens tomorrow.
Oh, and the next day.
we
That's
don't
the
want to
real show.
witness.
That's
We
the
don't
real
want to
show.
witness
That
it.
little bit of Vegemite should seriously not do anything to me. But I have a warm sensation right here at the top of my belly, like something's
That's,
trying to escape.
That's the gang from down under giving you a big hug.
It's,
Hey, Lawrence,
it
Lawrence,
sits on
Steve,
your ulcer.
Lawrence, you're gonna need handlebars on your toilet. You're gonna definitely side armchairs on that puppy in about 2 hours. Mark it down.
Yeah, you're gonna need to set that return to home setting, okay?
Yeah, return to home.
Tell the family when you're screaming in the bathroom, just ignore you.
You guys better stop.
Gonna
Well,
do
that's
an
what the
emergency
butter was
landing.
for, Paul.
Paul,
That-
That's
Paul,
what the butter was for.
Paul, I have a pack for you. I have a pack for Stevie. Tom is no fun because he's tasted it already. But any
Not
of you
gonna
in the
matter.
chat, including Drone Bum, you newfound drone, whoever, Agent K, Curtis Dark. We got about 4 packs in here. I'm shipping out free of charge. Just leave a
I want
comment
to see
in this
Stevie do a
chat,
live.
and you can have what's left. And
Yeah.
by morning, I'm sure this one will have resealed itself by itself. I will send this out too. I'm just
put
letting
in
it
the
sit
fridge
here.
for later, Lawrence.
What happened?
Just put it in your fridge for later.
No, man. I put it in my fridge for later.
Yeah, it'll be like one of
I
those
see it
little rascal
attached to the milk,
commercials where it
sucking
just
on the
starts
milk.
to.
Hey, Herman, have you ever seen anybody that refuses leftovers if they really liked it, like he said he did?
I don't have feeling. I have a feeling I'm not going to be eating
Saying that on
leftovers
the-
tomorrow. I'll
He'll
be
be spreading
drinking
that
lots
on
of
his
water.
toast tomorrow.
Agent K, she says she wants it, or he wants it. She wants it. He should. I don't know.
Agent K, come on. Agent K. We tried it. Herman, Justin, which I tend to question our friendship now, Justin, because you liked it a little too much.
Look,
Right.
look what Newfound Drones put.
If you talk nice to it, it won't.
Don't get it wet, Lawrence. It's like
Yeah,
the
exactly.
gremlins. Well, dude, my stomach was warm. The warmness went away. It was like
Don't eat
you take that first shot of overproofed rum and you feel it going down. I didn't feel that, but the top of my stomach was warm. Now I'm fine.
Remember, you don't give gremlins anything in after midnight.
There you go.
And
Yeah.
remember that with Vegemite, it counts only on Australian time. Okay, so be careful there.
All right, Curtis said he's moving.
What happened?
Curtis said
Breakfast of
he's moving.
Champions, Vegemite, and fish sticks. Dude, I'm
Oh,
afraid the fish are coming to life.
Yeah.
So the minced fish is reforming it back into life or something.
Well,
But
Curtis,
I figured if I ate something with bread before I tried the Vegemite, whatever is in my stomach would absorb it. Apparently, the Vegemite's winning.
hey,
Oh,
Lawrence, Curtis says if you're going to send him some, put on the package, please forward, because he's moving.
That's okay. That's all right. I'm willing to share the love across the United
Lawrence, you
States.
got to send a packet to Paul so we can see if it eradicates his skunk issue.
Yeah.
yeah.
There
Yeah,
you go.
just open a packet and put it in the grass and see if the skunks eat it. Or you see them
That's your dog,
driving
Will.
by in a car with their luggage.
Move into another neighborhood.
That's what I'm
They're
saying.
going to think they're in the wrong hemisphere.
Newfound Drone says return to sender. Now, see, that's not fair, dude.
I can see it now. Paul put that stuff down in the yard, and then his window breaks at 2:00 in the morning.
Yeah.
A rock with that stuff pasted straight through his window.
The skunks have an uprising.
Yeah.
They bring
It'll be
their
funny.
They'll bring their bear friend with them to throw that rock.
They're out there with signs, picketing. Yep.
The deer, everything
It'll be
else out
funny
there.
though if the skunks were about 50 times bigger when he opens up the door in the morning.
Right? And grab him in his collar. What did you do to me?
Or it magnifies their scent by 100%.
Yeah.
Well, that's a given, Paul. That's just a given. Okay.
Tim, they actually had a science fiction movie like that.
Yeah.
Food of the
Yeah,
Gods.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, I remember. Great picture. Great picture. If you showed a child Food of the Gods today, it might actually scare them.
I didn't like it back then.
Right. That's what I'm saying, baby, because it was a classic. It was definitely a classic, Food of the Gods. And what was funny is I read the book before the package delivered. Oh,
That's the rest of his Vegemite coming.
Delivered it.
That's
What
the rest
happened?
of his
Or
Vegemite coming.
Vegemite. Yep.
They
their
heard how
friends.
much you liked it.
It's been your piece of it.
The Vegemite mailed itself. They went to gather up.
They're having a family reunion.
Regroup.
Yeah.
Regroup.
Conquer the United States. Take over now.
It'd be nice to see Lawrence get a new little box of it every month.
Yeah.
Yeah, it never stops. It just never
You better
stops.
stop.
He's
giving
on the
people
Vegemite
Vegemite
ideas.
subscription program.
Stop starting.
I can make that
Herman.
happen, Herman. I can make that happen.
Actually, we could probably set up a GoFundMe site to keep it going.
Yeah, right over there in the corner, you could have boxes of Vegemite stacked right up to the
There's a
ceiling.
couple of different varieties of product you
Oh,
can
ju-
get too. You can get this in like 18-ounce
Oh
jars.
shit!
Okay.
New,
Oh,
new,
just wait.
new
I
found
think
drum.
that would take
Barnes
over
will
an
be
entire
calling us
neighborhood.
About, yo, you will help me build my house. I got all these cases of Vegemite. I'm gonna build a house.
Be the spackling.
Yeah, you're going to use it for joint compounds.
New
Yeah.
found drum says Vegemite is that stuff in Mario mushrooms that makes Mario grow and Yoshi turn green.
I'm pretty sure we should try
not
this
that
maybe
bad,
with the
Newfound
housing
Drum.
authority to see
Well,
if
let's
we
no.
can
be using it to
eradicate the
keep-
roach problem.
What
to
you
keep
guys
the
did,
roof, to keep the roof sealed.
what you guys did fail to
Well,
tell me was
You
You're
could put it on the wires outside to keep the squirrels and the mice and everything from chewing on the wires.
Hey Tim, what you failed to mention was you're supposed to wash it down with beer. You didn't say it would combine with it.
Oh, well. Yeast and yeast.
Yeast and yeast.
Well, I'll tell you, you forgot to mention there, Lawrence. I got your mail address. I'm sorry. What's your next?
You know what you're gonna be
Endless
getting. Oh
Vegemite.
yeah.
Start a Facebook campaign.
The veggie.
Yeah.
Listen, I wonder if animals. No, animals do. Agent K. Animals do not go near Vegemite. Kangaroos don't eat it, and koalas don't. So,
Yeah, if you put it at your doorway down in Australia, and even the scorpions won't enter.
Well, the koalas eat it, but when they eat it, they become a drop bear. They fly out of trees and
they just fall out the tree, right? Shaking. Just
And they
tremors,
seize when they hit the
having
ground.
tremors.
Well,
So,
I
so
think
it's not the eucalyptus that does it.
I think I saw a YouTube thing about they gave some Vegemite to a koala bear and he started dancing around like he was a superstar and it was just moving around.
well,
No.
with the koala, the eucalyptus makes it sort of drunk, but the Vegemite, it treats it like acid.
Snaps them
You ever
back into
seen-
reality. Oh
Start
my
seeing
God.
stuff.
You see,
Wow.
you seen a koala tripping, give him some Vegemite.
That's not funny.
That
Is
damn
that
version
why
of
they move
magic
so
mushrooms.
Because they're so damn high.
What happened, Herman?
Koalas
They're drunk on life, Herman.
Yeah,
from
Yeah,
eating
they're
all the
seeing-
eucalyptus and having to get those toxins out of their system.
and they fall out
Yeah,
of the
That's why they
tree.
move like they're freaking dying.
Yeah.
They're lit.
Well,
They're
you
lit
know-
24 hours a day.
Yeah, koalas, they're big with chlamydia over here. So it spreads chlamydia. That's a sexual transmitted disease. I'm sorry.
Koalas?
I'm staying away out of the bush.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm telling
you got a problem if you want to have sex with a koala.
Do you got koalas attacking
You know,
people?
that's sad. That's sad, Tim.
You know what?
That is.
You got koalas down there attacking people?
Oh, no. They're too slow. But when they mate,
Yeah.
the noises that they make, oh my God.
That should also tell you
Oh.
how drunk Australians can get. Okay.
Yeah, let's go out in the bush and watch.
Okay, we got a
the koalas
chlamydia
mate.
problem, guys. We got to calm this down.
Yeah, who figured that out?
How did the koalas
Yeah.
get chlamydia?
I don't know. Well, they get chlamydia from
Well, come
other
on.
koalas.
Come on, Herman. We can't get graphic on this channel. Okay.
Okay, Herman, I'm gonna give you a little story about the birds and bees. See, when a woman looks at a man and he starts,
And she checks his financial worth.
See,
That's it.
Check
see,
the credit score.
hey
That's
Tim,
the credit report.
Yeah.
you piqued my interest. And I
uh-oh.
just said, while you guys are talking, I'm always constantly typing, and you piqued my interest about koala sounds, and
Oh.
I happen to find some. I don't know if I can turn it up loud enough.
They do the loudest grunt you will ever hear.
Hold on. There's something here.
That's the chlamydia, whatever you call it, burning.
Yeah,
No,
it's a
that's the
chlamydia
mating
call.
call.
That's
That's the mating call. But
That's-
when
that-
they're actually
What-
having
what
sex,
what he's saying is, come get
sounds
it.
like I heard that
Come get
on
it.
YouPorn.
So let me get this straight. So how does that go? Because you know, I do Netflix and chill, or they do the eucalyptus and chill.
The eucalyptus.
Just for
I-
video.
I see a business here
Cross
for you,
over to
Tim.
have some eucalyptus.
I
Yeah,
see a
right?
business here for you, Tim. You could develop koala condoms, you know?
Hey, Tim, this may
It's
put you
just
over
getting
the,
somebody to put them on.
Tim, this
Paul.
may
That's
make
the
you that
problem.
millionaire you wanted to be,
I'm
This-
There you
telling
go.
you.
The retirement plan.
right?
Koala condoms coming to a store near you.
Yeah, for real. When you
Nah,
open
agent.
when you open it, it makes that sound.
It's
Yeah.
got that minty taste.
Liable not,
It's got that Vegemite taste.
liable not to use it.
Lubricated by Vegemite.
Vegemite flavored
Oh,
condoms.
man.
I got it,
That
Tim.
might put holes
Vegemite
in
flavored
it.
condoms. They would sell in your country.
Yeah.
Oh.
No. Men would never be able to survive that. Okay.
Oh,
Listen,
Remember, it's an acquired taste.
Oh, God.
it's 2 minutes away from us getting out of here. We're gonna do one more drop, and we're gonna end at exactly 7 because I don't know why I'm sweating here.
We do.
I told you.
We know why
Yeah,
you're
7 on the dot. I said
Dude,
that earlier.
Dude, I'm dying to take this shirt off. I'm sitting here breaking a sweat, and I don't know why. With the fan on me, my stomach went from warm to perfectly fine. But
Crack
I'm
the window.
breaking a little sweat.
The
I don't know if
Vegemites are
it's all the
working.
salt in that Vegemite or what, but
They working. They working right now. They
they
going hard.
working. Yeah,
feeling
the
the
mic-
The wife is going to keep an eye on you, right?
Yo, Lawrence, when you go back and watch the show, go
She
back
don't
and look in
care.
the chat to where Tim said put a pea size on a slice of toast,
on a whole
not a
slice.
pea size on
Yeah.
each quarter of
So
the.
Herman put a pea slice size on a piece of toast, and it ran right off with all
It
that
slid
butter.
off with the butter. You saw that.
Butter.
Yeah,
Even
it was
Big
like,
Matt
yeah.
saw. Big
No, it
Matt
didn't.
was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
Big Matt said, Herman's toast is dripping.
Yeah.
That was insane.
Well, then Lawrence, Herman has to be the caller friend for both you and Justin. Okay.
You
Oh,
mean
they
someone-
liked it, so that's why they put kept scooping.
Well,
and
that's-
scooping.
that's why the two of them are going to have to call you. They liked it a little too much.
Justin, let's put him on speed dial when we get off of here.
Yeah.
Kept scooping and scooping.
Better move them up to your number one on your in case of emergency list.
Well,
Oh, man.
will someone please do a wellness check on me in the morning?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because,
Yeah, we
listen, Sunday nights with those guys is sponsored by and the Vegemite Taste Challenge, which, by the way, really wasn't all that bad. But I'm going through some side effects here. Tim
Side
Jackson
effects.
failed to mention.
He liked it. He liked it.
Guys, it's been
Oh, my
fun. We
God.
appreciate the love and support. Tim Jackson, JSK. I'm sure that money will go towards some kind of enema and or Pepto-Bismol in the morning. 'Cause I'm
Get some
sitting here,
fleet.
I'm breaking in sweats,
Fleet,
man, like
yep.
I have some freaking flu or something. I don't know what the hell's going on, but
Yeah.
we appreciate you all.
We do.
You did get to see us Americans / Yanks try the Vegemite, and 2 of the 3 semi-approve, and Herman just said,
I'm good.
But thanks very much. We appreciate you guys. We appreciate the support. Everyone say goodnight. Don't forget to check out Paul tomorrow night, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Phantom Flight 101 Wednesday nights, Eastern Standard Time. And Val's Life just went live at 7 p.m.
Yep.
Anyway, we're out of here. It's
See
been
you
fun.
later.
I need to go take my temperature.